Йоу, чуваки, всем салют. Так, сейчас буквально 5 секунд. Йоу, чуваки, всем салют. О, привет, Иван. Здорово. Ну вот и наступил тот день. Дождались мы с вами World Cup. Я думаю, что это, не знаю, событие года для всех фортнайтеров. Ты случайно не приходил на блан? Нет, вы чё? И мне кажется, я, по-моему, наоборот, даже больше стал. Меня просто давно не видели. Салют, братик, здорово. Сколько стоит модер? Первый вопрос какой. Сколько стоит модер, пацаны? Модер, он не продается. Модер, он вот здесь вот. Вот. Вы можете получить модера, если будете помогать, стараться, будешь участвовать на World Cup. Конечно, я же прошел квалификации, выиграл 3 миллиона рублей гарантированно. Только я почему-то не в Нью-Йорке, а в Красноярске. Мотор бесценен. Ну, не мотор, конечно, модер, да? Ну, ладно. Кого ты просто стримишь? Потому что что? Потому что World Cup. Так, смотрите, сегодня у нас Pro M. Кто не знает, это такой турик, ну, некий пиар-ход, грубо говоря. Там у нас собираются все звезды и такие медийные личности, фортнайтеры. Вот. Из русских там будет Илья XL. Вот. Что вы кардом спамить? Не надо ничего спамить. Весело стали совет. Найс. Только почему у меня трансляция не грузится? О, классно.
Потому что на блан.
Сейчас кикну дискорд, да. Так, ладно, сейчас, подождите. Нет, серьезно, почему не грузится? Не знаю, может на ютубе лучше включить. В общем, сейчас я в дискорд скину код. Да это не с инетом дело, у меня другие трансляции грузят. У меня именно вот это. У меня интернет 100 мегабайт. Не знаю, почему именно тут меня не грузит. Так. Давайте на ютубе попробуем. Так, ну, здесь пусть лучше будет здесь. Так, теперь насчет звука. 5 секунд, пацаны. Регулируйте звук. Как его сделать? Вот так нормально? Или меня потише сделать? Как стиль краса? Офигенно стиль краса. Привет, хорошо, давай. Держи ему сосед, привет. Гера я привык был, красавчик. Так, я думаю, что так будет нормально. Да, я. Так ведь? Чат. Прям, короче, вот здесь код, чтобы могли скопировать. Сейчас скину в дискорд. Это код на эксклюзивный спрей на граффити. Чатик для хелперов. Вы куда скину? Давайте... Просто в чатик. Сюда скидываю. Вот сюда скинул. Поэтому заходите в дискорд, ссылочка в описании, вводите этот код. Так, значит, у нас сейчас конец творческого режима. Ну, я считаю, это самое такое неинтересное. Сейчас будет Pro M, а завтра уже Дус, и послезавтра уже соло. Завтра будем болеть за наших чуваков. А чё Егор без модера? Тут же у него брат сидит, дурак. Брат дурак. I'm actually from Mexico, not Spain. Да, только каждый фильм на шортах с испанцем. Я просто чуть-чуть хочу... Опа! А ты умеешь разговаривать и общаться с чатом по душам? Конечно. Как нет, пацаны, вы что? Кстати, ход автора, значит, Маршмеллоу. Кто не покупал, покупайте. Я думаю, он будет не скоро, как минимум полгода. Я купил, я увидел, красавчик. Джакс Фортнайт Хай. Принять, все четко, кирочки. Прикольные. А быстро так. Я тут вообще закупил всего, что можно. Просто посмотрите на этот инвентарь. Опа. Вот этот скин никогда появляться больше точно не будет. Поэтому вот его советую купить. Если хотите рарный скин, его. Если хотите рарный скин, покупайте карася. Стиль карася, он не будет доступен никогда. Никогда, он только вот в эти выходные будет доступен, и все. Как раз сегодня снова вел той. Красава. Это был не стрим, это было ЛСВК. Я так просто был. У меня инвентарь больше. Ну, красавчик, всё. Кстати, зацените здоровяк, какой у меня появился. Кто не знает, у нас есть магазин фигурок, оп, один пиар. Короче, ладно. Вот так выглядит. Красавчик, мне очень нравится. Стоит у меня рядом, я не хочу его ставить на полку, потому что я в основном здесь провожу свое время. Хочу, чтобы он меня радовал. Так, ну что, мы ждем про М. Честно говоря, здесь качество какое-то дерьмое. Давайте на Twitch попробуем зайти. Так, в Дискорде я скинул секретный код, который дает вам возможность активировать эксклюзивный спрей World Cup. Кстати, Кузя, вы тут?
Да.
Опа, Эвилон ничего не включил. Чё?
Трио.
Какой трио? Я же сказал, что я про М комментировать буду.
Я знаю.
Зачем ты спрашиваешь? Так. После этого. Ну, он через 2 часа, когда закончится программа. Что лучше, маршмеллоу или Карась? Не знаю, мне Карась нравится больше, честно говоря. А тут такая задержка большая или что? Ну, меня лагает их трансляция, иди ты нахер, я думаю, тоже нормально. Короче, Карась мне нравится больше, чем маршмеллоу, потому что у него стиль вообще просто дофига. Я смотрю, какая тема у меня 0, точнее, 1300 баксов, блин. Купить карася, потом на БП не хватит. На БП можно купить в любой момент. Карась, он будет редко появляться. Но он редко появляется. Такая тенденция, что он появляется редко. Карась — это наше все. Берите, не пожалуйста. Когда нажимаю играть, то у меня выскакивает окно, Кстати, кто лайк не поставил, поставьте, пожалуйста. Так, ну про М это уже будет, ну, что-то ближе к компетитив, потому что будет Гост Иса, во-первых, там, кто еще, Тифу. Вот. Ну и посмотрим на звезд, значит, так сказать. Так, а как вообще все слышно? Я сейчас хочу проверить, 5 секунд буквально, микрофон оффну.
I know where I'm going to land when I come around this corner because it's not something you have eyes on. And once he's been able to do it, he's like, okay, I know the jump that I need to make every single time. But ladies and gentlemen, you guys got to get ready because we're coming down here to the wire. We are very close to knowing who are the set winners from
Никто не знает.
Everyone gave it their all, man. Did they show up huge? I'm not disappointed. That was so much fun to watch.
Так, ну Карась не последний раз появляется, но вот конкретно его стиль World Cup, это... То есть, чтобы вы понимали, этот стиль, он больше никогда не будет появляться. Он только для тех, кто купит его сейчас. Или покупал его ранее. Че, пацаны, вы будете смотреть трансляцию? Алло. Вы будете смотреть или нет? Я плохо слышу. Я хочу его с этим силом. Значит, надо поднапрячься. Нет, я думаю, что карася надо определенно покупать. Чисто бабеху я взял для того, чтобы... Ну, фишфэм. Короче, рыбы тем более выиграли, как бы, поэтому, пацаны, карася не покупайте. Спросите, узнать твое мнение насчет того, стоит ли продолжать играть в Fortnite. Я это хочу спросить, потому что стоит на месте, может не что-то. Ну, слушай, дружище, выбирать только тебе. Но если ты сдашься, то ты будешь как 90% людей, которые после первой попытки сдались. Если вот прогресс стоит на месте, надо что-то менять, анализировать, почему не получается. Кстати, вот несут уже призовую ламу. Так, мне интересно, это просто какой-то реквизит или там на самом деле что-то есть? Блин, насколько круто все же организаторы подошли, как это не звучало бы, к организации. Правда, очень круто. Я смотрел в Инстаграме, а вот, кстати, кто сколько выиграл. Да, это на команду 110 тысяч долларов. Ну, по сравнению с тем, что будет завтра и послезавтра, то есть там за последние места, только на двоих, в дуосах дается уже 100 тысяч долларов. А первое место, если не ошибаюсь, это уже 3 миллиона рублей. То есть деньги, конечно, кардинально отличаются. Ты видел нас сейчас, Бэби? Нет, я не видел. Ютуб тебя уже эпизод писал. Да, пламя и конфетки, наверное. Не, не думаю, что конфетки. А, кстати, может, деньги, нет? Я написал поддержку. Кузя, ты тут?
Да.
Вы смотрите трансляцию или вы играть пойдете? И что, не молчите, а то... Дайте я вас погромче сделаю. Что я админка меньше, что-то не понял. Помогайте, пацаны. Мистер Гранет. Привет.
What are these remixes things that we're kind of talking about? You know, what does that mean for the games? Don't even worry, we got you guys covered.
Он говорит, короче, было все очень круто, сейчас будет про-эм.
Remixes. We're basically gonna go back through and play a match of every single match type. Yep. But there's gonna be something different about them. So starting with Sky Station Showdown, the remix for that is that all players can earn points, not just your
Так,
sorter.
подождите, какой гейм will be back? Когда будет про-эм? Объясните мне, пожалуйста. Что-то у них вообще по расписанию там полнейшая отмена. Было написано 16:30 по МСК. А, нет, кстати, там все правильно. Призовой кубок такой класс. Да, призовой кубок очень классный. Только я не понял, это скорее всего за соло. А что получится тогда дуо первое место?
Each large prop is worth 10, so we're not going to see those, you know, small increments between each other. So they can get large, or they can just stay very small because it's so difficult.
Yeah, for sure. And finally, we're going to hit the world run one more time. But the remix is that players do not respawn. That's right. They're going to have
Я на самом деле коренной американец, поэтому... А, Гера.
Is so hard. We saw how many people struggled.
Честно, я понимаю, о чем мне говорят, в основном понимаю. Мне иногда тяжело, потому что с чатом общаюсь, но мне просто лень стараться как-то переводить. Я понимаю, что это особо не сыграет роли, лучше с вами пообщаться. Да. Эксклюзивный код с граффити, крутой красавчик. Заходите, в дискорде ссылочка, вводите его в Epic Launcher и получаете эксклюзивный спрей для World Cup специально. Стоп, а у нас еще одна игра начнется. Какие про-эм? Про-эм будет длиться где-то до часу ночи по вечеру. Ё-моё, тут и еще начинается. Пацаны, проходите быстрее этот девран или что? Или это повтор? Когда? Я хочу посмотреть на ниндзю, хочу посмотреть на маршмеллоу.
Эксая.
Вот ниндзя, кстати. Ниндзя. Не знаю, я почему-то не настроен уже сейчас играть, хочу просто почилить, посмотреть. Ну, в принципе, можно было бы и поиграть, если сейчас буду здесь. Я вам не подскажете, сколько долларов выйдет.
Ну, почти первое место.
Типа, вот это трио играли, где 150 прошло. Чтобы вы понимали, проходило вместо 1000 только 150. 150. И 150 это 100 поинтов где-то. У нас 80 поинтов, когда у Егора просто... Ну, чтобы вы понимали, он стоял в зоне, в буре, его дэмэжит в буре. Он говорит, пацаны, ну вы где? Я говорю, в смысле где? Что ты в зоне там делаешь в буре? Потому что давай в зону. Он говорит, я и так в зоне. Его просто ему 50 хп надэмэжило, а ему показывают, что он в шатких шахтах находится. Типа, 3 катки мы просто так слили. Сейчас поначалу там все хорошо. Но мы играли агрессивно, мы играли на поинты. На киллы именно. Я пытаюсь сделать вывод, но у меня ничего не получается. Еще друг, который 2 дня назад... Так надо развиваться, конечно, не бросать свое дело. Пацаны, я и дружелюбный сосед, я и на World Cup прошел. Не знаю, я пробовал викейт на том же FSL, я понимаю, что отсутствие хорошего пинга это очень сильно влияет. Ну, когда ты играешь в соло, если ты играешь в трио, то это прям более-менее нормально, я бы сказал. Потому что даже если ты просто пушишь бокс, у того, у кого пинг хороший, он может просто ретейкнуть стенку, это в любом случае поможет. Даже если у тебя пинг 80 или 100. Я думал, что будет супер редким, а редким буду, сейчас покажу какие скины. Вот они будут точно редкие. Потому что они так и написали, что это ограниченное предложение. То, что пишут ограниченное предложение, я поставил, я уже поставил. Так, это не то. Так. Вот эта деваха, ограниченное предложение, она будет очень редкой, очень рарной. Она появится один раз и больше никогда не появится. То же самое с рыбой, потому что, видите, это 2019, входит набор 2019, она никогда больше не появится. Это повтор, что ли? Нет, так. Если вы про это, то, скорее всего, это не повтор. Может, это решающий матч какой-то, я сейчас не буду. Я понял, что красить всем красиво. Привет, где Илюха Иксайл, бро? Привет, он в Америке. Я что-то ему не позвонил, не уточнил на него. А когда он именно? Нельзя просто с мячом бегать. Он крыса ныкается. Ты чела столкнул просто. Почему такое качество дерьмовое на ютубе? Давайте на Твиче попробуем.
But at the same time, another player comes through and Ninja goes down. And Raven's Revenge are holding on all corners. I don't see them controlling any one single point. Into the Cuddle Crew now in second place.
Так, сейчас, пацаны. Что-то нас строим немножко мало. Почему здесь показывают это? Кажется, меня вообще надурили, я просто понять не могу. Почему здесь показывается это, а здесь показывается это? Когда прайм должен был начаться сейчас, он почему не начался? Не начался. Так, дайте... Подожди.
Трейлер погоняем, пока прайм не начался.
Так, сейчас, подожди. Я просто хочу посмотреть, что на Рухабе. У них то же самое? Да, у них то же самое. Значит, все четко. Так, пацаны, только чат сейчас выбирает. Что мы делаем? Пойдем трио играть? Или будем смотреть вот творческий режим? Как по мне, вот вообще не интересно творческий режим смотреть. Кстати, что за мобильника? Это тактика, когда хочешь взять доставку предзаказа, я не знаю. Трио. Где прайм? Я не знаю. Прайм должен быть по расписанию сейчас, но почему-то его перенесли. Смотри, творка. Так, давайте смотреть. Я думаю, что посмотрим, потому что иначе все подумают, что мы тут чилим. Ой, вернее, играем, и по итогу народ так не соберется. Так, я предлагаю посмотреть 10 минут, и после этого уже, если прайм не начинается, чем-нибудь займемся. А пока можем в чате просто пообщаться. Честно, я посмотрел до этого, как они начинали играть, я так и не допер вообще, в чем суть. Я вот вижу, тут рожок бегает, тут курица, тут ниндзя. Я думаю, что Кузя участвует спрашивает. То есть он 12. Нет. Я не думаю. Человек типа Exile выкладывал, что он выходит час назад на сцену. Я не знаю, почему так задерживается сейчас. Я про то, что а у них вот здесь тактики. То есть здесь палки. Посмотрите, кстати, на команды, насколько Ворона опережает. На 500 очков. Второе место они занимают. 500 мест они опередили очков.
It kind of breaks down too when everybody can score because there's so much that more important. If you're by
Блин,
yourself
ребята
to stay on the
прикольные.
point,
Вот
in
особенно
the
этот пиратский
situations,
стиль,
if you're by yourself, you get off the point because you can't even score.
Что они все мячами разбираются?
Now you have to stick around. Look at the slaps coming out. Lachlan does
ребят
take out
зачистили,
scissors, but
походу.
does fall as well.
0 прям. Нет, 0-0. Он должен был 23:00. Я не знаю, почему он задерживается. Я правда не знаю. Я заморожен. Понятно, что это ниндзя, но мороженки очень плохо. Посмотрите, уже 4-е место. Караси у нас на втором. Третьем у нас Лама. А петухи, что сказать? Петухи это... Как бы странно это не взялось, это... Ну, понимаете, последнее место. Я спрашивал мнение у стримера.
This is what I'm talking about. Finally, the Fish fam control this point.
Нет, отлично, мое мнение, конечно, надо тренироваться.
And they control it with all four players, so you can see their score rising significantly
Кстати,
every second there. At the same time, the Llama Record Company with an evenly timed push as well, but Rubius comes in. Chicken Champions.
Не смотрите, нормально они работали. Уже не последнее место.
Or do they?
Or do they? That is the question. It looks like, unfortunately, the answer is no, as the Chicken Champions are rolling in on the Sunshine Soldiers.
Караси догоняют.
Are going off left and right.
Да, кстати, Караси догоняют, уже 855. А у Воронов 1200. Пацаны, у ребят есть все шансы выиграть. Как бы вы, мы не болели за ниндзю, но, мне кажется, выиграют либо Ворон, либо ребят. Нет, прайм еще не начался. Те годы давали, привет. У нас есть один код, он в дискорде, посмотрите его. Он бесконечный, это бесконечный код.
And look, if you're another team on the outside looking in, as all these players are just jumping in toward that center point, you do what Gotag is doing. Let them all fight it out. Let's just sit on the point. No one seems to be paying attention to the fact that we're about
Что-то они сели в засаду и не
what
уходят.
we need to win. Let them all
так
fight
вот,
it out.
бесконечно.
Don't make any sudden moves, right?
Играть
Don't be the distraction.
Проверяйте, я думаю, вы знаете, как активировать. Секретный подарок. Все это
I
граффити.
love what they did just there. They forced the one
Ну,
player there, but
активируйте.
hold on, the Funky
Эксклюзивно
Fighters are
для
all in.
World
They
Cup.
have a base. There's no impulse. They are climbing the leaderboard hard.
понял.
They're at third right now. They're going to
Я до
overtake
12
it. If this does not get shut down soon, the Ravens' revenge
Я
may
думаю,
have
что мы до
trouble
часу ночи
looming.
постримим.
And look at this Llama Record Company, hand to blood.
Но мне кажется, что
Is
это
trying
прям
his hand
очень
and
сильно
slaying
наверное,
these players, but it does not
Главное,
go
что
his
нужно
way.
вам завтра знать,
Samoya
это
comes
то,
in.
что вы должны к 3 часам уже включить уведомления и прийти сюда, потому что завтра будет бусы, завтра будет полное мясо.
No, friends. This is not allowed. You cannot continue to do this. Clytex also wants in on this as well. And Scissors meets an untimely end.
Meanwhile, the Ravens' revenge have not stopped climbing points. If they have 4 members up here, it's about even to 1 player on to that D point. So just continuing to stay there.
Так, что-то я маленько завис.
The Little Whip Warriors, Ninja, and
просто
Crew
сижу
are
и
going to
залипаю,
clean
да.
that up and put an end to it just before they hit
Я реально устал
2000.
на это смотреть
But on the
уже.
other side,
5 минут
Chicken
осталось.
Champions are
5
looming. They
минут.
have 4 players
Я
on a
надеюсь, что уже
single
начнется
point. Not
что-то
the
стоящее.
mega point in the center. See what's going on with them. They're all lurking. I don't think anybody really is too worried about them, but you know, with all 4
И
players
пацаны
here,
сидят
it
в
could all
коробке.
of a sudden become a nuisance.
Back down on that center point.
Помню, свой первый скин я хотел, когда у меня не было скинов, я хотел приобрести петуха, я думал, что это будет мой первый скин. Но потом меня отговорили в итоге. Там в комнате код, код в чатик, посмотрите. Видите чатик всего.
Chaos is down, just breaking out down on the center point right now, Bala.
Заходите, пацаны.
What is this?
Найс, кстати, был.
Literally every single sword
Еще-
bearer and almost every
Вот,
single
чатик.
player here
Код
from
бесходящий.
the Llama Record Company is using those tactical shotguns and getting in. But again, the Ravens' Revenge are on point with 4 players, just shooting down, throwing impulses where they can, and just making sure they're accruing all those points.
Но
Meanwhile,
пошла
the D
резня.
point, nobody has gotten anywhere since the Funky Fighters were left there for so long. It all depends how this all
Не знаю, почему-то, когда я начинаю
unfolds.
много
Hold on,
говорить,
they're
всегда
trying to get
начинаю
a
делать.
base. I think
Где
they
здесь
might
вроде
finally
код?
break through.
Код надо вводить, где учетная
No,
запись.
they lose
Так,
and
сейчас.
trade off evenly every
Я
single
скупаю,
time.
покажу.
4 minutes left
Так.
on that timer. And
Пацаны,
Bala,
смотрим.
these guys have been uncontested.
Вот
It's
сюда,
just
чатик,
now that
чатик,
the Little
вот,
Whip Warriors want to try and make
Ваш
most, but
никнейм.
look at Gotaga. He's literally just
Активировать код.
slicing through
Вводите
all these
сюда.
ice cream cones. I was going to try to
Нажатие
say hot
эксклюзивная
nice
игра.
butter, but this is ice cream. It doesn't quite work that way.
It's crazy how nobody
It's
except the Little Whip
crazy.
Warriors are
Кстати,
trying to contest the Ravens'
вот
revenge
эти
right now.
вот
They are sitting on the point
афроамериканцы
by themselves with
догоняют.
4, but again the Funky Fighters
Я думаю, что у них
in
уже
the
нет
center
шансов.
with
Кстати,
4
петухи,
players. They
смотрите,
are
уже.
not even making any
Ну,
noise. They're not showing that there's
Что-то у
anybody
Низи
there.
вообще как было
They
800
are
поинтов,
rising
так и
so
осталось.
fast. Finally, Four Turtle
Да
comes
ладно.
in. He spots
Перешли с
them out,
последнего,
but that's not
перебрались
going to be
уже
enough.
даже.
They
Ну, не
shut them
говорили,
down
что-
immediately. They're
Там
still on the
ссылки, я
point.
They
Фига
need
себе,
to
еще до
spot
сервака
something.
не
They need to
было.
bunker down. Look at this. They just overtook them for a spot. Someone needs to do something about this.
Guys,
they're taking up
this
again.
could be the
You have to
end.
go in the
This
center.
could be the
They
end.
get
They
it.
get it.
Oh my
Funky
God.
Fighters
А,
are
Меня
gonna
обогнали
take
в
the
3
win
выиграть.
here
Да-да-да,
on
надо было,
Sky
я не понял, в
Station
чем суть.
Showdown, the first match
Там
of
надо
the
было
Golden
центр
Games,
захватывать,
and that is
типа,
a
чем
huge
больше там
victory
сидишь,
leading into the rest of
Пацаны,
you.
спасибо вам, что вы выиграли. Наконец-то мы посмотрим проиграем.
Just
Кстати, посмотрите, в Америке же сейчас еще день, светло, у них только начался день.
Уже беленький на Фекси похож, смотри.
На кого похож?
На Фекси.
Кстати, да.
Everyone forgets about the center point, and that's enough for all 4 members of the Funky Fighters to sit on the point. and
Про
just
М по
rise above
расписанию
everyone else. And by the time
должен был начаться
everyone could kind
26
of figure out
минут.
what was going on, it was too late. They stole away the first golden game.
Кстати, они там кто-то с Франции был.
Ridiculous that nobody was able to spot that out. It seemed like
Так,
Four
ну,
Turtle was
надеюсь,
going to say,
надеюсь,
okay,
что мы
guys,
уже-
they're all on the point. Everybody start doing everything you can to stop them because he saw all 4
Увидим.
members. They went
Prime.
from less than 1,000 once the D point was out to all the way up to win. And it was 400 points between them and the Ravens' Revenge at the end there.
Покажите
But you
мне
do have to
маршмеллоу,
also
пожалуйста,
think about
покажите,
who else
покажите.
came very close in second. Ravens' Revenge, who's in third.
Кстати, вот ни одного из игроков, которые играли сейчас в турецком режиме, я вообще не знаю. И, кстати, ни одного игрока из СНГ не было вообще. Там Ванес кто-то пытался. Ванес больше пытался. Если бы модеры, да. Модеры. Кенты, они же модеры. Я его буду проверять. Да, нужно перезагрузить только Fortnite, поставить лайк и ввести тег автора, и тогда он сработает. Нет, это безумно. Если лайк поставил, подписочку ставить, касать. Match winners. А, стоп, match winners. Так, если эта фигня еще продолжится, это просто будет прикол. Она французы вроде, да?
The point system, because every player gets points, so we win. Like, it was so exciting. So
exciting indeed. Now, Raven's Revenge was in first place for most of that match. You guys knew that you had to come up from behind, which you absolutely did. But I kind of just want to talk a little bit about how there are 3 teams tied right now for first place. And the winners of this set will be taking home $1 million of prizing. So I don't want to put too much pressure on you guys, but what is your strategy going into the next game? Are you going to stay the same? Are you going to change things up? Are you going to go for the middle again?
Ну, то же самое.
Probably. Yeah, we're gonna keep doing what we're doing, and as long as it works,
не выполняю просто испытания.
Keep it up.
For sure. Sounds like a great strategy. Finally over here to you. When you heard that there was a remix kind of blind side come in, what was your first
Кстати, вы знаете, что в игре же можно включать трансляцию? Мне просто интересно, что они показывают.
Да, я сейчас сижу,
Мы здесь, кстати, вот этой игрой прикалываемся. Посмотрите видео, RD видео. Пора себе. Кстати, даже...
Just win.
I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong.
You're winning.
I'm trying.
We're all winning here at the World Cup.
We all are, in fact. But so are these
Мужики,
players that are taking the stage. Now, don't forget, the Islamas are going to be playing a big factor in how these...
Обертка как получить? Обертка завтра. Надо связать аккаунты и смотреть видео. Ты лучше чё, почём ты бесконечно?
Артёма в дискорде нет.
So, Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, and the Chicken Champions all have that silver llama. Now, don't forget, every single match they play, they're also walking away with the prize pool that they're splitting 4 ways. That part's awesome, but man, that extra $1 million prize pool at the end will be huge. So
Funky
either the
Fighters.
Funky Fighters, Fish Fam, or Chicken Champions need to win that golden llama for one of them to win, or if you're on the outside looking in, you just want that gold llama. Because if you win that llama, that means you and your team actually
Так,
win
ну
that
бабки-то, конечно, дело хорошее, но вот я про М хотел
final prize for the Creative World Cup. So all is on
Llama
the line
record,
right
Little
now.
Whip,
Those
Little
prizings
Whip.
as they shake
Смотри, как
up
мужичок
into the
пляшет.
next sets
Кстати, это 3D-модель.
be so crucial to keep
Сам вдруг
an eye
показалось,
out.
что
The
это
Funky
настоящий
Fighters
кукол.
taking a good first lead, but it's not enough. We've seen it time and time again in these first matches of the set. That people who win the first game don't end up coming through all the way at the end.
Спасибо всем, кто знает код. Вот эту тему я надо было специально для вас.
And then into the next game too, which is the world run.
That's right.
They're all golden. All the golden games with
all the golden games. Not the golden boys, just the golden games. I love you, buddy. Now, don't forget, if you guys are watching and maybe this is the first time you're tuning in, don't forget you can watch also at fortnite.com/watch. If you're watching in
Так, ну сейчас я думаю, что мы уже переходим к Pro M. Потому что они рассказывают о том, что вы должны привязать свой аккаунт к аккаунту YouTube для того, чтобы вы получили эксклюзивный граффити, эксклюзивную оберточку. Если вы хотите что-то получить, обязательно подключайте. Тег автора, сами понимаете.
Take a look. Here are a breakdown of your feeds
right
there on screen.
Весь сезон без боя или без
incredible new feature.
Дружище, сложный выбор,
I
но
love to use it. I checked it out on my phone earlier. And just unbelievable, seriously, to see all the different POVs, to see the first and second place POVs, and then also to be able to pick who you want to watch. You can watch
Day One, Creative Finals. Да, вот, Creative Finals. Первый день у нас подходит к концу, сейчас такая будет вишенка на торте. Про М уже начинается. Отлично, мы тут дождались.
1/3 of the way through the Golden Games. First one, Sky Station Showdown, is in the books.
Тег автора, кстати, перед тем, как я уеду отдыхать, я поменяю тег автора.
And that is the prop hunt.
Что по приезду, когда я буду играть, я уже тег обратно.
And don't forget, the remix 10-point props.
Я надеюсь, что они...
Only the large ones.
Нет, они не должны
You can't
играть,
go
потому что
with the,
финалистов уже
you know,
показали.
little
Первый день
crowbar. You can't go with the wood planks. You can't go with any of that. And there is one of the prizes for the teams
Кстати,
that
вот эта
won
лама.
before. We've got 10 seconds until the game launches. Zeke.
В смысле,
The second
еще?
game of our golden games here, guys. It's time.
Я пойду в Китай.
2-1. The game begins. Now, just a refresher.
Так,
We can only be 10-point props. So let's just... But let's
Трехминутная
break down
каточка еще.
what these
Я не знаю,
10-point
как это
props
происходит,
are.
если там уже
You've got
первый день было
snowman.
написано финалисты.
By the way, there's no snow anywhere else on the map. You've got a Christmas tree with a gold llama
Что
on top.
происходит вообще?
Nope, that sticks out like
Пацаны,
a
что
sore thumb.
хотите делать?
A giant
Что это
gnome?
лама? Я сам не знаю,
Well,
если честно.
I mean, it kind of blends in depending on where you stand. You know, if you hide something that's behind something that's blue, you
Пойдем
can make the
трейлер.
hide. A giant teddy
Подожди,
bear.
сейчас 3
You've
минуты
got
вот эти
the
смотрим,
target,
и
you've
все,
got the
пойдем
rusted out
трейлер.
car. I
Нет,
mean,
я думаю,
you've
что
also
всем
got the
креатив
giant
надоел уже.
dumpster,
Типа, это
so,
перебор уже.
you know, as you kind of scan your eyes across the map, you know, you can see things like
Вообще
the
не знаю, они
dumpster,
посвятили
the
столько
rusted out
времени
car, the
креативу, мне
target. These are things that
кажется,
could be
люди явно не из-за этого собрались.
Alright, Kaz.
Люди ждут уже финала.
Alright, this guy is guys got the eyes
Люди
behind.
реально хотят посмотреть
But these
месиво,
props
кто
are gonna
выиграет.
be- they're gonna
Они
stick out
собрались
like sore
посмотреть на
thumbs, what I'm
проигрыш.
trying to get at.
Yep. And a little. Ooh, Kaz. Awesome. You see his
Awesome.
reaction.
Yeah, even Kaz is like,
Кстати, пацаны, не забывайте
Wait,
подписываться на
Scissors
канал,
was
если вы
there. He's
подписываетесь, то
finding
вы
everybody right now.
высвечиваете
Good
справа в
vision.
нижнем углу, и, конечно же,
It is
будете
interesting. You gotta
участвовать в
make sure you
дальнейших
know who the
розыгрышах.
guards are at the beginning of this.
Спасибо всем,
The
кто
White
подписывается.
Warriors on the
Поставь
bottom
лайки.
level. They're clearing out house right now. They're making sure nobody is approaching. Only 4 teams have scored right now.
Little Whip Warriors. Это, кстати, команда
trying to
ниндзя.
find people that there was definitely someone back there that was there's not supposed to be 3 trucks back there, I don't think. But you know, in playing this, the best way to kind of go about this is every time that those blinds come up, you want to instant reload right then on the spot. Yes, you can try to make blind fires. Unless you're certain, you're like, no, I know where my
Кстати,
crosshair
насчет
is.
ламы
That's a
посмотрите.
player. Take the shot. Absolutely.
Опа!
But when those blinds come up, you want to reload. You want to have as many shots as possible before that next, I guess, shade comes back up, right?
Шамалама.
Ravens Revenge being the other guards. But
Шамалама.
nice shot there from Zeldak. Yeah, you mentioned.
Another big prop
Будет
going
смешно,
in.
если
They're
будет только
30
двойка.
points
Нет,
ahead of the
проем
pack.
должен
And the
быть.
only 3
Я думаю,
teams
что
behind
если сейчас
them,
после этого
Fish
проем
Fan,
не начнется,
Color
мы пойдем
Crew,
поиграем
and the
Триус, и после этого уже перейдем снова
Time
в
is done. So that's it. So don't forget, Ravens Revenge, they have already been guards. So going forward, all they have
Так,
to do
раунд
is try
один
and
еще
rack
играем.
up points.
Пацаны, пойдемте поиграем лучше в Триусы маленечко. Да, поиграем в Триус, потом вернемся. То есть я думаю, что мы точно не опоздаем. Я это просто уверен. Че, пацаны, зайдете? Я открыл лобби. Шамалама. Не-не-не-не-не, пацаны, сейчас Триусы будут. Мы Триус пойдем. Кузя, Хасю, вы зайдете?
Подожди, я гоняю
Да.
капочку.
А ты чё?
Захожу.
Гуань Юй. Кстати, насколько это редкий скин? Лайки сумеешь решать. Он, кстати, это неплохой байт, я бы так сказал. А ты знал, что Fortnite будет с брендом одежды? Да, я вчера узнал, что странно. Нет, почему странная одежда? Как раз таки, наоборот, мне кажется, самое такое банальное, что может быть. Кстати, как вам кирочки? Честно, я поначалу загорелся желанием их купить, но... Конечно, красивые кирочки, но у нас еще одна такая же. Я не вижу смысла покупать. Лично как. Вот эта кирочка. Просто имба. Я вот думаю, дельтик купить. Чтобы у меня был фуловый карась. Так себе, если не надо. Не, все, хватит байтов таких. Деваху тоже рекомендую покупать. Чтобы рекомендовал это карася. Ну и вот это вот. Что-нибудь купить. Кстати, можешь плащик купить? Нет, конечно, магаз сегодня офигенный, просто балдеж. Все, хватит байтов. Дай шкафчик почекал. Ты чё? Это же не такой популярный бренд, как Nike, так я понимаю, но суть не в этом. Если они коллаборируют, значит есть выгода. Понимаете, если Nike, допустим, у них запросы всегда больше, потому что это мировой бренд. Если такой малоизвестный, то там запросы чуть меньше. И понятно, что в чем-то есть выгода своя. Мы же об этом не знаем с вами. Вот так вот выглядит мой шкафчик. О, я сбил с счета, сколько я потратил денег, но тысяч, наверное, 12-13. Так, ждем Хасю и идем разносить хабины в триус. Эх, были времена, у меня было по 100 онлайна. Эх. Тебе что-нибудь дает код автора, да? Мне за 10 тысяч ваших потраченных ваксов код автор дает $5. 300 рублей. Что-то, мне кажется, вообще все это затягивается. Я даже, знаете, что я свет пока выключу, потому что мне некомфортно играть очень сильно. У меня плохо будете видеть. Ну, а потом, когда...
Сейчас жопом в лобби.
Все, давай. Не автора просто. А код от граффити. Код от граффити. Кстати, кто код от граффити не видел? Поскольку этот дурында проиграл, я поставлю код граффити. Вот он. Он так красиво переливается. Оставьте свой след. Вот так он выглядит. Юзайте код. Этот код есть в описании. Он есть в дискорде, поэтому заходите. Юзайте его. Use this code. Сделал поменьше вебку. Вы правда так считаете? Вот так. Я не знаю, может вебку пока отключу? Давайте отключу ее пока что. Пока я играть буду. Да, пока я играю, я отключу вебку, короче. Вот, начнем с Pro M, и мы уже что? Мы уже начнем, собственно, смотреть World Cup. Pro M. Поэтому все четко будет. Вы арену, думаю, просто... Не, да, мы арену именно. Конечно, вот здесь вот был шанс пройти у нас, да? Но вот эти лаги, это, конечно, да. 9% лучших аниме. То есть 150 это... Ну, вы сами понимаете, 150 это реально тяжело. То есть из СНГ там, по-моему, вообще 2-3 прошло. Гера, подай, бля. Не, пацаны, ну шо. Ё-моё. Так, уже разделил все. Эту эмблему я ее подарил просто уже. Гулянха. Пора танцевать. Кстати, вот эта музыка, да, здесь все. Мне на БП, кстати, надо. Через 5 дней-то уже. Ё-моё, на следующей неделе новый сезон. Nice, кстати, летим.
Так, а почему у меня трансляция не идет?
Понятно. Блин, кирка вот это просто офигенная.
Это я
вот
отключил.
Да, сейчас я ее отключу.
Не знаю, мне просто интересно, кто-то играет арену с этой трансляцией, потому что это же дико отвлекает. Оба. Ну, а зеваха гулять пошла, а? Что, на гулянку собралась?
Это был собрат по киркам.
А арену можно включить? В смысле, арену включить?
Я с тобой на будку полечу, Гера. Хорошо?
Обязательно, чтобы мы все рядом были. Ну почему, бля, может только дарить попасть, я не знаю. Типа, я думаю, это своеобразный байт, чтобы комьюнити Фортнайта, может, они пытаются сплочить нас. Подождите только дарить, чтобы там друзей себе находить. То все, я хз. Как это работает? Так, ну такое ощущение, что я идеально приземляюсь. Там палка, что ли?
Меня сейчас вынес.
Нет, это снайперка.
Там снайперка, там снайперка. Там карась. Блин, не файтится, я ни в кого не попал. Карася, убейте снайперки. Что я делаю?
Его там карась слил кого-то.
Да, его надо убить, у меня миники есть. Блин, сначала думал, что у меня тройная ППшка, она же нормально стреляет. Лучше. О, у меня МК есть, все найс. Я запиваю миник. Я тебе 2 миника даю.
Хорошо.
Золотая низ.
Снайп такой.
Давай,
Отдал 46
Не
красиво.
подгал.
Давай, я иду. Попробуй туда, смотри.
22 HP.
Попробуй туда со снайперки дать.
У него пистолет.
Подожди.
Я
Куда?
иду.
Да, сейчас уже. Ну-ка.
Хорош. А чё он так стоял? Я думал, что сначала, что он вообще нокнутый. Все, лутай низ. Лутай низ, Хасю, и подходи к нам.
Он тут где-то.
Погоди. Бегу лутать.
Он убежал?
О, добили.
Было.
Гера, я не успел запить 2 миника. Прихожу их запить, а мне дают.
Чё у тебя куда автора? А так я не рассказываю о доходе. На зиплайне. Он без ничего, 29 дал по белому.
Там пацан спал.
Я нокнул, он упал.
Найс.
Найс, сейчас убьет. Подожди.
О,
Там
поднимайся,
же
полез.
Там к вам наверх бежит.
Подожди.
С палкой. Наверх.
Мне надо этого добить.
Гера, к тебе с палкой пчел пробежал.
Можешь хлопануть
Я не
как-то?
пошила.
У меня нету нормального пистолета.
Подожди, я учила рез сейчас заберу здесь.
Он ребут карту взял.
Все, я учила, добил того.
Дал ему 66 на белый.
Хорошо.
66 по белому. Мочи. Найс. Дай мне палку, пожалуйста.
То, что за 10 тысяч баксов дают $5, это все знают. То есть нельзя говорить, сколько у тебя выходит в месяц. А про это все знают. Это эпики сами пишут. Так, ты всю вудку залутал?
Возможно, нет. Я вроде сами не с ним упал.
О, чел! Смотри! Их тут два.
60 дал. 60
Одному 30 дал.
дал.
Он упал вниз,
Один очень белый сюда.
Давайте запушим.
Подожди, я сейчас будку чекну.
У меня РПК нет.
Я, в принципе, могу с ППшкой задушить. У меня ППшка еще одна серая.
Давай,
белый.
мы здесь пускай.
Да, Кузя, тебе дать ППшку?
Пофиг, забей.
Хасю, может, ты Кузе дробовик дашь? Сначала нам пофиг.
Мне в крысу забрали, Кузя тут.
Я вижу его, вижу. Да боже! Какое говно! Пацаны, это вообще забейте. Ну я по приколу полежу, сумку. Постреляйте втроем, дебил.
Можешь просто застроить 7 типов.
Ясно. Классно. Пам-пам-пам. Сколько было?
3.
Вот этому челу я столько снес. Найс, у меня 4 хп было. 4 хп, я просто в шоке. А потом денежкам сколько автора, сколько примерно подписчиков вы используете? Моего подписчика используют 10 человек. Не понимаю. Здорово. Читающий херово сыграли. Нам надо с одной стороны влетать. Чуть пипец, я долго шел очень.
Так, катки в тверке еще идут. И мне
Да,
это надоело. Поскорее бы про...
Pro aim. У меня вообще 0 подписчиков, просто новых. Только 2 человека отписалось. Опять.
Пишем бунт.
Бунт.
Алло, вы чё, я все слышу.
Это не мы.
У нас есть в чате здесь, надо вспомнить. Не знаю. Если я зовут киберспортивный клан, где автоматический киберспортивный. Там, кстати, Games. World Cup! Bitch! Так обидно сливаться, это вообще капец. 4 хп учила. А палка была. Обертки еще нет. Обертка должна быть завтра или послезавтра. Пацаны, за кого будете болеть на World Cup?
Virtus Pro.
Ну, по факту, мы должны из-за гамбитов и за виртусов болеть. Потому что это СНГ все уже.
Хотя за гамбитов, точно за гамбитов.
Один будет под кроватом, наверное, один. Код есть в дискорде нашем, заходите. Здесь, пацаны, не надо, когда мне раскидываться. Мочарите в ДС. Там челы падают. Смотри, чел, вот здесь чел наверху, здесь чел наверху. Если что-то есть, попробуй его убить.
Где наверху?
А все, не внизу уже. Да. Блин, найс, моя калаш, конечно, вовремя. О, палка. Мамень! А можно, пожалуйста, чтобы всегда каждую катку палка была? И ливерам дают по 50 кодов.
МК.
А не все.
Панка на 50.
Не, пацаны, не обзывайте друг друга в чате, вы что? Будьте вежливее, пожалуйста. Так. Пивас был, ты пивас же взял? Стой, не пей, не пей.
Тут челы снизу, потом.
С тобой?
Да,
А, да, они к тебе поднимаются, брат.
А я тикаю.
Можем залиться. Стой, зачем тихать?
Да пофиг, отпугнуть
А, они
его.
сами. Надо, чтобы он поднялся, мы бы его убили. Понимаешь, если он бы тяжелее поднял. Идите пивасом зальемся. Потому что гамбитов. Я не знаю, пацаны, я просто болею за... Я за гамбитов и за ВП. Да, за СНГ, понимаете? Невозможно так сказать, что вот болеем за тех. Они представляют наш регион. Представьте себе, всего 4 человека поехало от нашего региона.
0 от моего. Угу.
Нет, я в принципе про Европу.
А, Европа, конечно.
Найс. Что-то баннер.
Давайте в ангар пойдем сейчас. На...
У меня палка есть, если у вас есть дровы. Я могу кому-то... Я могу кому-то дать этот. Опа, стоп, они...
Вылез. Одному 31 дал.
7 с голову дал, он тому. По синему.
Он внизу спустился ко мне.
Нет, 7 по синему дал, он запивается. Внизу вышел, вышел. 35 дал еще.
Дал.
А тот чекает с хэви чекает. Туда 7-6 дал белый.
Он белый.
Я всем накидал. Давайте вот этого заберем. А, он уходит.
Вот этого было бы хорошо забрать.
Блин, он попасть не может. Блядь, да, он мне в голову дал. Не стойте сильно там, они нормально стреляют так. Боже, как мусор двигаюсь. Хасю, не стой так аккуратно, если что. Ты специально по боту стрельнул?
Я не по боту стрельнул. Это он.
Я хз. Подожди. Может прокатить? Вон там чел.
Там.
Аккуратно. А он тут, там чел с с хэви.
Спустимся в Кузе. На
Там
имбутке.
дробовика нет.
Я хз.
На имбутке.
Ой, не прыгай, тебя накидали.
О
Да.
боже, у меня опять этот баг смешно.
Подожди. Поехали.
Ну мог снести его.
Попытайся, может, даже наверху
И
немножко
так
постоять. Потому что у тебя нет дробовика, у меня хотя бы палка есть.
У меня есть дробовик.
А, ну тогда нормально.
Чё, нам импульс полетел?
Одному дал очень много, он белый.
Надо сначала одного убить, понимаете? Они втроем в разных местах стоят. Одного убиваем и следующего.
А, они в одном месте все. Я бы все так сказал.
Он вам сломал тут. Погнали.
Всех
короче,
ниже.
все
Иди сюда.
втроём.
Хасю. Спустись по зиплайну спустись.
Да, сейчас спущусь. А, у меня тут бойлер, я его к вам спущу.
Хасю, ты слишком близко к ним, аккуратно.
Один белый, это точно. Точнее, два.
Так, собираемся вместе, иди к нам. Он выламывает. Не надо, все уже, мы тут. Не надо импульс юзать.
Они на первом этаже.
Я могу кому-то дать, если надо, Томпсон. Хасю, у тебя есть дробовик?
У меня, да.
Томмиган.
Да, возьми палку. Возьми палку, я 100 мегана, если что, залечу.
Где?
Да.
Они вот здесь.
Да, не
Вон он. Зомби-леди.
Олд.
Они вот здесь, если что, были. Иди сюда, Хасю, к нам, если что, сразу. Рядом, что это был.
О,
Я хз, как нам ворваться к ним. А пока бота убью этого. что-то будет. Так, тут МК.
Ломает у меня.
У меня тактик, я тактик взял, найс. Где он?
Вот они,
Вижу,
они.
без брони один. Одного
нок.
нокнул от другого.
Ай.
Палку забираю.
Один остался. У меня шотнул.
У меня рейс
Вот
одной.
тут он выбегает.
Выбегает.
Без брони, Хасю. Попасть не могу. Хорош. Я так вообще не попал, я говорю, я не могу играть на трансляции. А вы поехали, да. Джамал с ССК. Знаете, конечно, у них палки там были. Че, давай, иди. А, ты поднимешь? Подними его, у меня хп меньше.
А, ладно.
Надо за бойлерами, кстати, сразу идти. Так. Аптеки возьми. Тут есть еще что-то? Короче, посмотрите, там костер был. Рядом лежал. Тут бойлеры есть на всех.
Все есть.
Короче, 2 есть бойлера, если что. Третий там где-то был. А, вот третий. Всё, поехали. Какой пинг? У меня пинг 90. Ну, конечно, я так по-лоховски слился, это сейчас забей.
Тут шарик, слышишь?
У меня есть.
У меня ваша
этот
аптека.
баг, я не доеду, походу.
Аптеку ты не брал?
Нет.
У нас концерт.
Правильно. Попытайся, если что, поднять.
Софи, попробуешь? Поднимай.
Я тебя подниму.
Бля, я даже аптеки не подкину, потому что я тогда тоже умру. Да, мы точно не доедем. Что?
Выкинь по дороге.
Так, давай максимально где-то. Так, сейчас. Они на рефаду его застряли. Короче, они вот здесь, вот они вниз упали. Попытайтесь забрать их. И там у вас костер был.
Да, у меня этот баг.
Здесь я не поднимал, окей?
Да.
Так,
Далеко.
а причем здесь, как пинг вообще влияет на FPS? Давай на костре, Сафи, похилься на костре и Кузю поднимешь. Похилься.
Хиль.
Давай, я сейчас похилюсь. Окей, я тебя подниму. Сейчас я похилюсь. Давай я подниму. А ты можешь как-то вылить? А вы не взяли бинты? Бинты не взяли?
Нет.
Они там рядом лежат. Так, у меня будет на все 60 секунд. Поехал.
Не успеешь.
Тоже. 10 секунд я поднимаю? Не, успеваю. Шарик там рядом или нет?
Да, быстрее. Выкидывай.
Боже.
Собирай карту скорее.
Сейчас поднимем.
Будем поднимать на полях, как я понял, да?
Ну, это тупой, конечно. Очень тупой. Едь в зону.
Юзай эту фигню.
Куда мне ехать, Гера?
Едь поднимай, потому что я сейчас тоже крякнусь.
Найс.
Не знаю просто, как FPS поднять. Так, надо поднимать на китайском.
На полях, по-моему, надо.
Нет, середина зоны. А сейчас время. Бинты нашел, найс.
Гера, тут костер.
это не
Подними
китай.
меня.
Да, сможешь ты поднять съезд здесь?
Да, ты на костер хилься.
Тут чилы на шарах. Бля. Короче, поехали вместе, поднимем его, не будем разделяться. Он еще на этих дойдет. Ой, бля. Не, кажется, отмена. Надо на полях нереально заработать.
Ну, давай на полях.
Ты думаешь, он успеет?
Уже
За нами, видишь, уже вот эти бойлеры вонючие ездят. Давай, удачи, Макс. Пробуй поднять.
Тут еще челики,
Все, уезжай.
нафиг. Я его пушу.
Тогда на пышку.
У него файт.
А, тут еще и кут вонючий.
Улетай на импульсов.
У меня нет импульса.
На рефаду.
Я в пышный поехал. То есть ситуация такая дерьмовая, это вообще.
У меня термовия, за мной челики.
Я не смогу помочь, у меня просто 19 хп. Сможешь как-то уйти?
Стараюсь на рефаду.
Да что ты ломаешь шар, идиота, кусок? Почему, когда в такой зоне мы пытаемся всех пушить, мы не можем никого найти, а когда мы кого-то резнуть пытаемся, туда-сюда херачего? Где справедливость в этой жизни?
Гера, на меня сейчас будет челик, по-моему.
Виляй, виляй, брат. Умоляю тебя, потому что у меня...
Да, там... Ты можешь ко мне подъехать? А то у меня рейсы по нулю.
А ты можешь куда-то просто полетать маленько, нет?
Нет, не могу.
Давай попытайся хузю поднять. Чтобы мы втроем были. Тогда уже хоть что-то сможем сделать.
Найс.
Ложи.
Колесико покрутить.
О, мэн. Куда нужно водить код? Мам, человек. Что делал будем?
Не знаю. Это МК нет? Патроны.
Мне ну, дайте просто патрон, там найдешь, там мне 12 патронов. Че, давай попробуем просто за его картой съездить. Напоминаю лихом, если что.
Еще М.
В Epic Launcher, я же сказал. А где тебя убили?
Вот.
Это
Именно в этом боксе.
ты бог застроил?
Да. Он был мой, а сейчас я не знаю, чей.
А ты тут залутался, конечно. Пожалуйста, только не по мне. А прикинь, на этой же тачке еще второй раз подниму. Да иди ты нахер, что ты стреляешь? Я дебил.
Тварина.
Кузя, ну, я тут... Если я только, ну... А где он сидел?
Кузя, ты сможешь меня резнуть?
Там красный этот, я видел.
А,
смотрел.
Кузя же сможет резать. Все, пацаны, я продержусь тут, если что. Короче, план действий на данном этапе жизни у нас таков. Кузя ресает, ищите хилов, идете ко мне. Ты скажешь, все проканает. Да, мне бы кого-то с хэви дать по башке. Не-не-не, в Epic Launcher проще водить. Понимаю. Кузя, у тебя как обстановка?
Автобус регенится. Летят, ну тот приземлился.
Хозяин, я пока боюсь идти. Мне надо...
Попробуй покататься, пикнуть.
У меня нет шара. Опа. Еще чего? Я уж подумал, что я сейчас пройду.
Я его регеню.
Найс. Они между собой файтятся. Короче, я под шумок пытаюсь уйти.
Сафи, уходим.
Я к вам пытаюсь зайти. Да иди, что ты стреляешь, балбес, блядь? Они на меня летят. Эйкс. Сможете ко мне прийти?
У него
Постараемся.
только пистолет.
У меня тут хэви для него помпа синяя. Все есть. Короче, я опять на мужика иду к вам.
Иди хотя бы снапу возьми.
Я к вам бегу.
Вот там сундук вижу, кстати. О, летит
Летят
говно.
на нас. А нет, не на нас.
Не трогайте, не трогайте.
У
С
меня
ума
опять
сойти,
этот
мы
баф.
выжили. Пойдемте туда,
Давай.
пойдемте туда, к зданию.
На ХГ там сундук для Сафи.
Дай мне пушек, Гера, пожалуйста.
Патроны потом. На имку нет.
Тут кастрик.
Найс.
На.
А и такого нету кассерика?
Нет.
Короче, я здесь.
Какой?
Сейчас кому-нибудь снайпер. Не вовремя закрыли это с меня.
Короче, я пока посижу.
Патроны.
На
Тут
что?
банка
На что?
50.
На все.
Чилы
Вот
летят.
это и это.
На имку у меня нет патронов. На зиплайне, на зиплайне. Иди чехай, иди чехай. Тихо.
Миники есть.
Все, четко. Хасю, там внизу люди. В принципе, если мы сейчас на ХГ будем... Нам надо не дать к пышным полям пройти, потому что зона там сейчас. Слышали?
Хочу прибутать. Мне дали в голову, и я ему дал
Держи.
почти в голову. Это одно хэви, он пытается ребутнуть.
Есть?
На мини.
Спасибо.
На зиплайне, смотрите, у кого хэви?
Нет,
Тут челы внизу,
сейчас
тут челы
я-
внизу.
Хэви.
Может, у меня патронов нет на МК?
Скидывай хэви, быстро.
Кузя, сколько патронов на МК?
У меня 50.
Скинь 20. Да.
У меня вот столько, типа, сколько у меня.
Посмотрите,
А,
вон там
можете?
челы внизу. Они сейчас еле-еле в
короче,
зону
на
идти
хэви.
будут. Посмотрите, как они в зону идти будут. Нам бы их идеально убить и хп собрать.
Вон бегает. 60
Вон
дал.
там чел, смотри, за лутом побежал. 40 накидал он туда.
Вот этому 90 дал. Вот это.
Просто они... Опа, тихо, хэви, аккуратно. Они сейчас в перебежках будут, и тогда надо ловить их. Так, я пойду пока рейсы попытаюсь полутать.
Передачи не могу из этого флага.
Меня чекают с хэви на севере.
А, вижу, да.
Вон там чел. Аккуратно.
А это не хэви, это полуавтоматка или...
Стоп.
Вот, смотри.
Отсюда ловите челов, ловите отсюда.
Ой, я чуть не...
Не упади. Самое выгодное, конечно, у тех челов позиция. Ладно, идем дальше.
Смотри, его на... Они снизу уже там.
А как мы пойдем? Нам надо идти, спускаться надо.
О,
Ух. Везет.
Он мне пытался попасть. Иди ты нахер! Что стреляешь?
собака вонючий, боже, я не могу с ним.
Тут чилы.
Везде чил. А, меня жмут.
Ты где?
Вот, вижу.
У меня рейсов 0.
У меня 0 и 140.
Выбежал,
Тут чел, да. Надо душить его. Еще выбежал.
Дал очень много, он белый.
Очень белый.
Вот
Вот
это
говно, а. Не, ну у нас,
Я
конечно,
не могу играть с мышкой.
Где, что ты там за мышка?
Говно.
Сейчас у нас ничего не было. Что за GTX 1070, Intel Core i5 9600 Ti. Что там по ворлдкапу?
Сейчас чекну.
Так, там претенденты. Короче, ждем, пацаны, пока про М нет. Я все мониторю, я красавчик.
Вонючка какая-то.
Don't worry, guys. Вебку позже подключу. Спасибо за лайки, кстати. Давайте попытаемся сегодня 100 лайков набирать. Я помню, у меня было на стриме 1000 лайков за один стрим. Но сейчас люди забыли обо мне. Но скоро я себе напомню. Так что они там базарят?
That's just crazy.
But also to have his team there, right? They had his back. They were lifting him up, saying, "Look, take your time." In fact,
Take your
we
time.
actually have a
Так, давайте здесь трансляцию погнали включить.
Я завтра уже буду играть.
Чё?
Завтра буду играть.
Окей.
С этой мышкой.
I'll go back.
But that was so genius.
Будешь трансляцию
For all
смотреть?
the teams who got that
Да.
far to realize
Не, я тебя понимаю, это
that coin
пипец вообще
was not
полнейший.
worth going
Куда
back
смешно
for it,
херня
or
надо.
even going for it in the first place. Remember how we were so
Так, я
shocked
сейчас приду 5
that they
секунд.
didn't go for it. And we realized later that's because if you try to go for it, you will end up getting eliminated.
Right.
Because it's too difficult to make that bunny hop to the coin, grab the coin, and then continue forward.
Yeah.
You have to lose your momentum.
Those bunny hops are key to making that jump over the double danger. Oh man, we're calculating their standings. We're gonna see who's winner. Honestly, I've been trying to do this in my head, but
We need the experts.
we need the experts. All right, I've got stuff written down, but like I can't read the code. All right, it's not coming to me. This literally could go anyone's way. And again, because those silver llamas are scattered, any team that wins that gold llama is going to win.
Let's recall the couple of games that we had in this Golden Games. Right?
Okay.
So Sky Station Showdown came down to the Funky Fighters in that final D point, all being pretty much uncontested. Nobody realized that they had their two opportunities, and they took them. They took them both. Skyrocketed from last place to first place. That put them in first in the first game.
But also don't forget
Они говорят, подрубил
that
веб.
game, right? right? That came in second place.
So,
Сейчас, давайте дождемся. Просто свет опять включать хочу, пока все сейчас
we
включу.
know for sure that
А у
Fish
тебя,
Fam
оказывается,
did well
клан-тагичка.
and Little Whip Warriors did well.
Есть.
Yep.
So Fish Fam is the ones who won the last one.
Да, включите вы уже что-нибудь. Год ждали или с хохотом, а вы тут это...
Raven's Revenge.
Raven's Revenge, so Raven's Revenge in the first game.
Так, не понял. Не понял. Как включить? Алло? Ну это очень удобно, что играть смотреть. Алло? А, загрузка, наверное, еще идет. Пил. Вот через YouTube. Сейчас здесь попробуем, если нет, то через YouTube. Нет, как не нужно начать. Да почему отключается? Я хочу играть и смотреть. Ладно.
А что по-другому делается, Гера?
А как?
Тебе надо вообще в катку зайти. Потом.
Говорит, стример Гера в следующем году приедет к нам. Мы его ожидаем с своими тиммейтами Егором и Эдгаром.
I'm curious. I want to recall our favorite moments here. What were your favorite moments here, from this creative World Cup? Was it the Funky Fighters taking the point? Was it that last moment with Sand?
Okay.
Fish Fam.
So that was definitely, absolutely. If that wasn't your favorite moment of the whole creative finals, I'm not sure what else could top that. Maybe there's something I'm not thinking about. I think back to when
Гера, вебку, сейчас включу, пацаны. Это все будет. Сейчас
Сейчас
начался, я включу вебку. Просто хочется беседу посидеть, реально. Тяжело так.
That's not something that you just do. I mean, I'd argue he's the grandfather of creative, right? Like, he's the guy that stepped forward and said, death run, and you're like, what?
Посторонний звук. Вау.
Do you like traps? Do you like respawning?
Do you like traps? Вау. Что крутое тут у меня.
Besides that, I know a lot of people here were interested in Lachlan's final performances. We're going to go ahead and take a listen in with his team at the end of that run for him.
Так, реплей.
Alright, yeah. Or actually, no, I'll stop playing when you get to the impulse bar. Nice. There's a point above you. Let's go. Well, like, you get this. I'll try, I guess.
Я не знаю, они очень сильно оттягивают время. Короче, пойду творку покажу. Пойдете творческий? А ты? Балбес.
Я сейчас.
Я пока зайду. Хочу тут включить трансляцию, ну, типа приятно с полезным. И играть, и смотреть. Так, 5 секунд нашел. Пусть загружается, все приду.
Wait, we have to be 10-point props. You know, maybe I've been running around as a 2-point prop. Maybe I've been that guy that's been rolling in with the 2-point props. And then being like, oh yeah, world run, we got it, no problem. Oh, we have a single life.
And that face that he made when he made the jump, that needs to be into an emote for sure. Exactly, Zeke's got it perfectly. Just unbelievable. The pressure that these guys were under in those final moments. Still calculating his standings, of course.
Right. It was just.
Азур где? А где звук? Почему нет звука?
Ебой, новый рекорд.
Мне кажется, они оттягивают, потому что он что-то задерживается вот с этим проем. А давайте хотя бы так вебку включу. Короче, пойдемте на YouTube посидим.
Who will ultimately take home that golden llama and be the Fortnite world champions of creative? I mean, we hope you guys here in the stadium have been enjoying all the action. I know it's tense. I know. I'm right there with you. My heart is racing. I'm tense too. I feel it. Trust me. And I know for sure these guys on the stage are feeling the exact same way, okay? And now we're getting closer.
They're feeling so tense. Just ridiculously tense.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
If I'm them, I'm literally just, my heart is beating.
Он сказал Немо или мне
показалось?
показалось?
I'm doing that right now with my pen.
Ясно, крыса.
All right.
Он сказал Немо.
We have calculated the final standings.
Final standings. Я надеюсь, что не
And the winner of the Golden Games and the
winner
overall
of
winner
the
of
Golden
the
Games
Creative World Championship.
Они объявляют победителя. Наконец-то,
Is
наконец-то.
the Fish Fam.
Fish Fam. Это рыбы. Конечно же, не Немо, пацаны, но рыбы побеждают. Покупайте красаву Махаини. Кстати, посмотрите, люди разных возрастов сидят. То есть там и дети сидят, и взрослые. Да, это не те были.
Iconic that this team scissors the first World Cup trial that was put out. These three guys were the first qualified players to come through. Zan clutching up in the final moments. Suzu just getting the first record on that map, on the world run, and for it to be in that style. And then of course Tyler, we can't forget him. As we see them celebrate together, there's the Golden Llama. And remember, that's a $1 million prize bonus.
That's right, they're splitting it 4 ways. Absolutely massive. But just like you said, I want to just echo this again. Mad props to the entire team. It was not just one person that carried, it was a team effort. And Zan there in that last moment came in clutch. Scissors tearing through all of the traps that needed to be. Tyler back in the prop hunt, needed to just find those shots left and right. Suzu being the first, hitting that massive timer of 525. The Fish Fam come out on top, and here is just another breakdown. That Golden Llama being the tiebreakers, and Funky Fighters, let's not forget, they were so close. If they had picked up a win there, that might have been enough to put them over the edge. But again, every single team here showed up. 19 different countries represented, over 18
Ах, кстати, фига они выиграли. А, там выигрыши за каждую карту показывают. Так-то нормально денег. Fish Fam, посмотрите, первое место. На команду это где-то в рублях 80 миллионов рублей. На 5 человек это вообще.
That was close. That was so close. Within $30,000 between second and third, and that's how, of course, you do earn that llama depending on which set. But all that prizing cumulative. So there you have it. Creative World Champions, it's done. And it's not even...
This is only half, by the way, this is day 1, and we're halfway through the show. We still have Pro-Am. Oh, by the way, we still have duos tomorrow on Saturday. Oh, by the way, we also have solos on Sunday. Yeah, are you already exhausted? Me too. Me too. What an unbelievable day.
It's going to be a great weekend. I can't wait to see what it was ahead. And already this day has started off fantastic with this creative action. I was expecting amazing things, and we got it.
That's right, man. Well, of course, we need to crown them the creative champions. So that's enough from us on the desk. Let's actually send it down to Golden Boy to crown ourselves some champions.
И наконец-то мы приступаем к Pro Aim. Fortnite Pro Aim. Golden Boy. Golden Boy.
So why don't everyone here in Arthur Ashe Stadium, let's welcome to the stage the Fish Fam.
Так, ну сейчас у нас награждение идет. Карасик. А, на четверых даже. Где-то 8, да, по 20 миллионов рублей. Это очень классно. Найс. Fish Fans. Спустя огромное количество лет.
That's right, man. Well, of course, we need to crown them the creative champions. So that's enough from us on the desk. Let's actually send it down to Golden Boy to crown ourselves some champions.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. What a grueling run this was, but we have finally come down to it. And we have crowned our champions, but we got to make it official, baby. And there's only one way to do that, and it's right here in the winner's circle. So why don't everyone here in Arthur Ashe Stadium, let's welcome to the stage the Fish Fam.
В смысле, это что, же секунд назад было? Что за Кидалово? Не понял. А, понял, не Кидалово. 14 онлайн, я просто смотрю на вас, мне очень грустно. А, нет, Кидалово, это уже было. Не понял. Тыц, кулачок, тысяч чат, М19 чат. Это чел с фейзов или нет? Или футболка? Блин, прикольные кубки вообще. Кайф, просто кайф. Найс, мэн. А еще типа 20 миллионов рублей выиграли. Не, прикольно, молодцы. Конечно, вот битрейт от трансляции, это просто жесть. Давайте на Twitch попробую зайти, все.
Wow. All right, well, let me get in here real fast. I got to talk to this guy right here. My man, you are known as, and everything, all the llamas getting.
Так. Видите, здесь намного качественнее картинка. Давайте здесь попробуем посмотреть. Угу, фанаты.
Cup Finals. It's time to play some Fortnite.
Папа, ниндзя.
One more goes over and that's it. While the record co takes the first match. 1000 Gotaga and Ravens.
Так, надо уже повторю. Я там чел просто в конусе сидел.
That's it. His feet touch the ground. The impulse doesn't go off. Tamoya takes it for the funky fighters.
Оп, низкий флекс пошел.
The chicken champions have done enough to round out the final match.
Мне интересно, что вот в этой ламе серебряной. Блин, эмоции это вообще просто пушка. Такая пушка. О, бананчики. Что в ламе я сам не знаю, я задаю сам. Здесь.
Come on, you have to go. Oh, he hit that person from the blinds. Wait, it's okay. He used the rock. The recovery. They knew about it. Coin. No! He's going right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated. There it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger. The Fish Fam.
О, видела GTEC, у него точно такая же мышка, как у меня. Такая же, G-Pro. Учила сейчас. Кстати, я там, ну, многие про-игроки вообще не знают. Типа, фискал такая же мышка. По-моему, у Архангелов тоже такая же мышка. Show begins in 10 minutes, 40 seconds.
California. My city
Day
is
one
called
for
Redondo Beach.
aim.
Hello, my name is Arkham, and I am from
10 minut,
California.
30
I'm really
sekund
excited to
i
come
pro
here
aim
because the Fortnite World
startuję.
Cup is a great opportunity to show like you have all the best players around the whole world. So I want to see if I can prove myself to be the best or not. I think our competition is probably the biggest one is probably ourselves.
Yeah. Other than that, probably Cease and Elevate.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Yeah, they're pretty nuts.
Yeah. I think the biggest moment I had was finding Arkham as a duo partner, actually. It wasn't anything that really happened in-game. I went through a rough patch. I didn't have a duo. I ended up like not working out with my previous duo, and I was kind of nervous because World Cup was coming up, and I ended up finding Arkham, and we played a few games, and we knew it was clicking. So,
Holy. All right, I would just like to thank my family and friends for supporting me all the time.
I really want to shout out the boys back home. Thank you so much for all the support. My family too, especially, and we're really excited to be here at the Fortnite World Cup.
Кстати, вот эти превьюшки, я предлагаю посмотреть. Может что-то интересное быть. Кстати, Свет, пойду
Hey guys, it's Kitty Plays, and I'm in the player lounge right now, and I want to know if these guys could describe Fortnite in 3 words, what would it be? For me, it's cool dance moves.
Sweaty, fun, and colorful.
I feel like the most common one from me and my friends when we play Fortnite is he's one shot. So, yes, and he's never one shot. It's, yeah.
That's perfect.
Wild, creative, and fun.
Those are some good words.
Unique, challenging, and creative. Yeah.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Amazing.
Что не назывался?
Clapping bots, bro.
I appreciate that one. Yeah.
It's the
If you could describe Fortnite in 3 words, what would it be?
Super hyper entertainment. Yeah. Yeah.
I like that.
Run, build, bush. I don't
Пиши
know.
Fortnite несколько слов.
Fingers crossed, man. That's my 3 words. Fingers crossed, man. Yeah.
Battle Pass. Кстати, те участники, которые прибыли на World Cup, они получают автоматически бесплатный 10-й сезон. Aiden Sin. Сейчас превьюшки будут снимать.
I'm from Ohio and I'm a professional
Sfexy
Fortnite player for Ghost.
исследование
My name is
тоже
Sean
снимали.
from British Columbia, Canada, and I'm also a professional player for Ghost.
Sean and I were both looking for a partner. We just tested it out and we ended up taking 5th place the first duo week of the open qualifiers. He is more of a passive player and I'm more of an aggressive player. I think we really like just combine and we help each other out a lot. Like if I'm gonna push a fight and it's a bad fight, he'll just, he's passive, so he'll make sure I don't get eliminated. It's an honor to be here really with all these players. There's people here that I've never heard of and you know they could be millionaires by the end of the week, so we stay confident. If we're gonna do it, we just full send it. It's a really good feeling just to be able to play against everybody, and you gotta be elite to get
Просто
here.
я
So
даже
it's
international
good
по
time.
доте, ну, не такой
Stay on
крутой,
your
как
grind
World
and don't let
Cup.
anyone stop you.
Мне интересно, Летвика с Фекси покажут, там же еще наверняка Виртусов снимали.
I am here at Ob's Island. I have taken over. This is where our observers are. So the guys in game that are following all of the players around, getting their perspectives. And I am joined by one of our observers here. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Who are you? What are you doing? What's your job?
Sure, yeah, my name's Teko. I'm one of the head observers here, so we like to capture the in-game portion as well as we can, and we really want to make sure that we're showing off the game correctly. So we have to organize the teams properly, and then my job specifically is to make sure we're covering
Я читал, как это все работает. Это огромная студия, они следят за всеми игроками, это обрабатывается в количестве человек 15, по-моему, огромной командой, и они в прямой эфир пускают только самые отборные моменты.
Yeah, really, we're just a huge team atmosphere here. Like, we have fun. It's kind of just, you know, like any old sports team, really. Like, we're all best friends. We hang out after. We have fun on the way out here. We have fun when we're here, and it's always a good atmosphere in here. People come here to relax. It's the island.
Thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day to talk to me about this. Fortnite is all about fun first and foremost. So while you guys are out here in the crowd at home watching the World Cup this weekend, you have Teko to thank for all of those awesome observer shots.
Hi, I'm Kat and I'm from Australia. I think Salty is definitely by far my favorite drop spot since there's a lot of loot and central of the map, so it's easy to rotate. Right now, my biggest competition is definitely my duo partner Soz. He's also competing in the Souls competition. Wow, it's pretty, yeah, it's definitely heavy, but yeah. Wow, it actually looks really cool. Can't wait to see you at the Fortnite World Cup.
Он даже этого горилла показывает. Горилла. Ну это мы уже видели. Можем и еще он опять себя кое-что делать. Чат, вы если живые, можете что-нибудь написать. Хей, Кузя, хей. Так, ну два же выпущать видео. А это наш Нью-Йорк. Fortnite Pro
I'm here in New York for the Creative World Cup and the Fortnite Pro Am. The Creative World Cup is a lot of fun, and actually very excited for the Fortnite Pro Am with Liam McIntyre. So I actually met Liam at the Pro Am last year. He was Muzok's partner. Super cool dude, down to play some games. Looking forward to it. We haven't had any time in to play together yet, but I think it'll be fun. So the charity I've chosen is the Logan Pediatric Hospital, and this is like a local hospital back home in Queensland where I'm from. My brother broke both his arms, had to spend like 2 weeks there back in the day, so just trying to get back to the local area. My favorite weapon right now in the current meta, probably leaning towards the combat shotgun or the pump. I switch between both of those. Probably going to lean more towards the combat.
Реально интересно, как будет Exile.
It depends if I'm taking long range or close range fights. Probably more long range because I'm playing a bit more safe today. So for the last prom in LA, I actually dressed up as my codename Elf.
Так, ну осталось за минут 20
Unfortunately, this time won't be looking as cool.
Скорее бы, потому что я думаю, примерно так же завтра будет выглядеть Дус. Ну просто интересно, как все это будет выглядеть, как они будут выходить, как их будут презентовать.
Because you know what they say, you look good, you play great.
What's going on, guys? Jordan Fisher here with Ewok, Sundown and Zeke, and Ewok and I want to show you guys some ASL that we use to communicate with maybe where we're dropping, certain things that need to happen.
Так, а это комментаторы или нет? Кто это вообще? Что-то я не догоняю. Один из них это комментатор. Он был с Бородкой. Или нет? Или я что-то путаю, я не понял.
It's really simple, actually.
It's really simple.
Have the letter that you, like the beginning of it, maybe it's Salty Springs, right? You're just gonna have an S, and then show what it is on the other side, right?
Gotcha.
There's a handful of them. You can do Lucky Landing, right? You do Paradise Palms.
Paradise Palms.
Those are some general.
Что за челлендж не устраивает, я не понял.
Some late game tips, right? Maybe you need to tell somebody, okay, tunnel.
Tunneling, gotcha. So you like make a tunnel.
You literally just make a tunnel with your hands. It's that simple. It's right here, right? This last one is interesting. I don't really know how to explain it per se, but we're just gonna show you, and it's this right here.
So that looks like a Neo tilted.
No, so he said it was situational.
А, вот это, кстати, комментаторы по голосу.
Yeah, absolutely. It's this right here.
Так, ладно, пока не гадают, я 30 секунд сейчас.
So it definitely looks like high ground retake because it's like he's going up and then they're able to get it and then they're good, so they start shooting. It's definitely a high ground retake. So now you guys know how we say high ground retake. I mean, thank you so much for teaching us the ASL.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Jonesies, Bonesies, and everyone in between, welcome back. We are now into the Pro-Am pre-show.
Опа, салям алейкум, мы тут мегамоль уже. Нормально.
Of the top Fortnite players and celebrities battling it out on the Battle Royale island. My name is Sundown, joined here by Bala TW. Bala, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing amazing. Literally, we couldn't have a better ending to the creative finals. And to top it all off, we get to go right into the pro-am. We paired a lot of our favorite Fortnite personalities with a celebrity figure, and it's, as it proves to be many times, it's going to be awesome again.
It's a lot of fun. We've seen a ton of great gameplay coming out of the summer block party back in LA, and we're excited to do it again. And there's actually some pairs here who have played before. We'll get into that a little bit later, but excited to be here and excited to see these guys take the stage and also to get VR kicked off. But let's talk a little bit about what we saw in the creative final. I think it's almost poetic that Scissors was able to take it away on the last world run. His team known for the death runs, known for being one of the first major pioneers of creative as a whole. It was a game mode people hadn't got, and it took the Fortnite world by storm, and to see them clutch up in the golden game.
Мне интересно, они... На сколько лет они контракт заключили? Или вообще, по-любому есть какой-то контракт у них с Epic Games, потому что они ACL комментировали, но не все комментируют.
And then, of course, the first 3 players to
qualify.
So that's all I can say. Iconic. That's it.
Like it has to be, and you know they're celebrating after the fact the Fish fam able to get out there and do it. And it was kind of a come from behind because they were there. They're relatively consistent over the course of it, but they really caught up to speed. And for me, that's largely about what Fortnite and Creative in particular for this final was about. How quickly can you adapt to what's going on around you, and how are you able to work with your teammates to maximize your potential? Fish fam able to do that. Congratulations to all of you guys. It was a pleasure to watch that, and also just the fact that they beat the world run so fast. We spent weeks testing it. Before that moment, there had been 3 people, period, who had ever finished it, and we watched them absolutely destroy the course.
The second try they even attempted, and they completed it faster than they even did in the next one. So just unbelievable performance, and it's got to be also the rest of those guys who played in creative. Unbelievable there. But it's not over here. We've got the pro-am coming up. We're here at the fan festival. People are hanging out. People are having a good time.
People are hanging out, having a good time, and filtering inside as well. The players are getting ready. We're almost to the point where we're ready to go, but we still need to talk about what's up for grabs here in the pro-am. $3 million on the line, but per usual, all going to charity for a good cause, for some fun. Actually got to go up to the players lounge, talk to some of the guys, and they're incredibly happy to just be here, meet the other players, have the positive interaction all around the gaming. It's about those shared experiences, getting out there with your friends, interacting, having the time, whether it's on VR, in real life, whatever you need to do. That's what video games are all about.
Yep, that's what it is all about, and I've seen actually a number of World Cup qualified players who are going to be playing tomorrow and on Sunday, just hanging around, doing some, fan meets, doing some signings, all sorts of stuff, and just overall having a good time watching the games, playing in the fan festival.
I mean, you need to get used to this environment. If you haven't been down here, if you have a ticket, come on down, come hang out, check those out, because there is so much going on, so many people to talk to. The players are around here. We're hanging out.
Да, так много людей там играет, и раундов всего мира, там, т.д. и т.п.
Go to fortnite.com/watch. There is so many ways for you to get involved and just be a part of this. This entire thing is a spectacle. It's more than
там
just
предлагают
the
вести
battle
сейчас
royale,
хэштег так, а мне интересно, если я сейчас выйду и пойду с этой деревни сфоткаюсь с хэштегом Fortnite World Cup, мне покажут?
Are amazing. I haven't yet gotten a chance to take a look at that hashtag after that Creative World Cup, after Sand hit that jump. I can't wait to do it later, go back in time on Twitter, and see what the reaction.
But to see, because during one of the tests, we had like a relatively similar moment. The entire stadium was empty, and I thought I was about to pass out. Like I hit the castle jump, and I literally stood up, and I was like, I don't know what to do with my hands. Like I'm good. This is the most amazing moment. So then to watch Sand have that moment, have his team surround him, and know that you lifted yourself above in what was literally their last chance. That decided it. If you don't take that home right there, you don't get the golden lobby. You don't have the thing you need to then be the first ever creative world champion. And that moment is just the start to an amazing weekend. We're going to have so many more little moments like that that will define people's gaming careers, or maybe it'll just be the kickstart of it.
Yeah, it will be the kickstart of it. I'm pretty sure for a lot of these guys, It's going to be the kickstart. It started off in the Fortnite World Cup all the way back in April. They played for 10 weeks. They competed. Param's going to be a little bit of a preview of that. It's going to be amazing. All the preparation, all the hard work, all the friendships and, you know, the heartbreaks, everything. It's going to be so cool to watch.
And one thing I'm particularly excited about with the Pro-Ams is seeing the evolution of just kind of, I don't want to say the casual game, but these guys really kind of press it. You've seen every single time somebody's bringing something new, whether it's the professional players or the celebs who are coming. I mean, just Joey Bosa last time was doing this like reverse ramp top rotation, and it was gorgeous. But the players are ready and out on the stage, so enough from us. We are going to kick off the Celebrity Pro-Am with a pair you probably saw before. It is Robert Abisi and Ghost Aiden. Robert now being one half of the electronic duo known as Lost Kings. You know them from their songs Bad and You, and before they were famous, their first paid gig was in a bowling alley.
Robert Kenley, Lost Kings. Не знаю, что это за звезды.
And we're one interaction short of taking home that top spot.
Second, lost only by 4 points in a 1v1 that went Symphony's way. Aiden against Symphony. What a memorable moment from that Pro-Am.
And Aiden is also one of 2 controller players who has qualified for the duo portion of the Fortnite World Cup. Now on to our next duo, Mario Hezgonza and Nick Marks. Mario, of course, being the professional shooting guard for the Portland Trail Blazers. He is also representing Croatia on their national team. And then Nick Marks, all about the M-Fam rep in there, had a fantastic
пальцем показал. Сюда подошел.
Did some awesome stuff for his community. He's excited to be here. Originally competed in Gears of War, made his name through streaming, and now has a very thriving community.
Mario Hezgonza on the Portland Trail Blazers. He hails out of Croatia. We're going to go ahead and continue on inside the Arthur Ashe Stadium. We have Nick Shanholtz and Ghost Sean. Nick Shanholtz being the other half of the Lost Kings duo, of his brother being Robert Abisi.
Это вот
teammate they are best known for tons of awesome remixes by Imagine Dragons, Vance Joy.
Это не баскетболист случайно?
There is Sean, the Fortnite pro, who's competing with Aiden. You talked about it.
Yeah, he was one of the first original young lords coming out of North America. The Canadian player, so incredibly strong and gifted and known for intelligent decision-making at all points in the game. If you're able to eliminate him, congratulations, because not a whole lot of people are able to do that.
Yeah. We're going to continue on. Again, it's going to be this time somebody that we all know. It's Nav and Tifu.
Tifu.
Excited to be here. Don't know how much of an introduction.
Ясно,
ЧСВ. Rapper, singer, songwriter, and record producer, and then Tifu. I mean, come on. One TwitchCon qualified week 3 of the solo competition in first place. You watch him all the time because he streamed all of those games, no delay, live, saying, "Bring on the world. Nothing is stopping me," and he is here to upset the status quo at the Pro-Am. He wants a title.
Wants a title. We're going to go ahead and listen to see if they're prepared to take that. Let's listen in.
Okay, Nav, do you have any messages for your opponents today?
Это Тимати на среднячках, мне кажется.
I box you.
Рейвер, стопудово.
Yeah, and I think we'll be pretty high up in the rankings.
All right, get it.
Did you expect anything but confidence from that duo?
А вот это кусты, это 3D или это декорации у них? Мне прям интересно. Я реально не могу понять.
Third time competing on the Pro-Am stage. Him and Cloaksy have been there. Wait is ready to play. He's excited to be here. Best known as the American rapper. Before he got into music, he was a big fan of graphic design. He got his name coming out from Witty, but he wants a victory on the stage. I mean, what more do you need to know about Cloaksy?
Cloaksy wants one too. He was at the summer block party, didn't manage to break top 20, but this time, who knows? He won the TwitchCon fall skirmish with Tifu. He's experienced. He's played in plenty of skirmishes.
Нет, мне кажется, превьюшки можно было быстрее сделать.
and he's used to playing on the main stage. And on to our next duo, we have Ashley Rickards in Exile. Ashley, best known as Exile on One Tree Hill in Awkward. She also rides in train horses and works with a pet therapy program that helps special needs children and the elderly. That is the best fact I've heard. Big fan of that as well. And Exile, one of the famous Russian Fortnite streamers. Russian Fortnite streamers. Wants to be on the stage, wants to compete among the best of the best, and honestly, he looks ready. Busting out the floss emote right there.
Looks ready. See if he is ready when he takes the stage and gets ready to compete. And now it's time to hear from them, of course, from Ashley Rickards. Let's listen to see what she has to say ahead of the competition.
Что-то не по плану пошло.
All right, Ashley, do you have any words for your opponents today?
I'm coming for you, and if I'm not, I'm hiding from you. But I'm coming for you first, so watch it. But like not too hard.
Фига себе баба агрессивная, да, говорит, как будто как Мандраль играет.
That doesn't seem like indecisiveness. That seems like a solid plan. Hide or go for them. We're going to go continue inside the stadium. We have a duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited for. We're going to start with Sagala and Dr. Lupo.
And I mean, what more can you say about these pairs? Dr. Lupo,
еще один фейл пошел.
one of time's top 25 most
Вот это на Букера похож.
Let's see if you can be influential in this game. Sagala, the English DJ, record producer, and remixer from Norwich, Norfolk. He's had 6 singles charts in the top 10 on the UK singles. That's incredibly impressive. They want to have a positive showing here. Lupo, you know, after the last promo, he's got a little bit of a chip on his back. He wants to show up and outplay the rest of them. Show he's not too old to hang with the best of these kids.
He is not. We'll see if he can perform. I've been playing all sorts of games with him this week. He's ready to play. We're going to continue forward with Dante Vasco and Tim the Tatman.
And I mean, Dante Vasco or Rufi. Oh, you also might know him as Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender, and then Tim the Tatman. One has been there forever, all about the Twitch stream, involving his community, the Tatman army. They're about it, and when you see him on the stage, like, I wouldn't want to run into that duo, whether it's in a back alley or in the kitchen. They look scary.
I wouldn't want to, but when I see
ну такая, знаете, домашняя атмосфера немного, я бы так сказал, учитывая, как их представляют, потому что, вообще не знаю, кто, потому что вспомните на Исели, как пафосно тот же Джамал с этим выходили. Мне интересно просто, как завтра будет. Вот завтра будут дусы, и как это все будет происходить. Вот их будут представлять точно так же, как и сейчас, или же они будут пафосно выходить откуда-то. Я думаю, что это будет динамично идти. Нет, что, только на часа. Прям только на часа, самое интересное. Код на спрей есть в Дискорде. Заходите в Дискорде, там в канале чатик есть. Да, скоро будем разыгрывать много чего. Поэтому подпишитесь, чтобы не пропустить.
But here in Pro-Am, we'll see if they can compete, see if they can hang.
And I'm all about the flintlock plays, man. If you're bringing that out and you're going at people, I've seen some ridiculous clips that he's pulled out with it, but some more players
Это кто, это баскетболист или
whether it's on the basketball court or on the Fortnite island. It is Aaron Gordon and Ali A being one of the original.
Не, сейчас немного быстрее представлять, мне кажется.
In July of 2015, he was awarded 2 Guinness World Records for his gaming channel, and then Aaron Gordon, the
спасибо большое всем, кто из этого автора, кто ставит лайки.
He plays as both a power forward and a small forward, and as you can tell, he's not that small. He's 6'9" out there, looking to tower over and dunk on the competition.
We've seen him do it so many times in the dunk competitions. It's awesome to see, and Ali A does something that I didn't even know was possible, which is get his world.
Если завтра щиты за СНГ в World Cup ламу вот так вот поставить, интересно, это сработает? Мне просто интересно. Так, первое.
And One Shot Girl, you saw them at the Creative Showdown. That is the most adorable wave, and Chandler broke first, but Chandler Riggs, the actor and DJ, best known as Carl Grimes on The Walking Dead, and then One Shot Girl, a Fortnite YouTuber and streamer, previously had a PC world record for most Fortnite squad.
One Shot Girl. Честно, я не знаю, что это за бабёха, вообще первый раз вижу. Так, стоп. Здесь слава не упадет. Все-таки мы полный профессионал. Конечно. Вот его только что
Julie, do you have any messages for the other opponents? I do. I have the best teammate, Chandler Riggs. Our communication, our teamwork is on point, and we are coming for every single person in the lobby. So we will see you guys out there.
You love to see it from One Shot Girl. Awesome there. We're going to continue forward to introduce our next pair. It's going to be Sarunas Jackson and Action Jackson. So Jackson pair.
The Jackson duo there. Also big congratulations
На самом деле,
Jackson.
это единственная лама, которая осталась.
With this stream, Paul, you're well on your way. And Sarunas Jackson is an actor and writer who you might recognize from HBO series Insecure. He has also played professional basketball in Asia. So
Нет, друг, пока Олег имеет доступ к твоему аккаунту, я никогда не дам.
The Jackson 2.
Что за World Cup, где игра Кибер? Так, это Pro-Am, завтра до Усума, послезавтра Соло.
See if there's action ahead for them. We're going to continue forward. Freddie Stroma and Yoshi. Freddie Stroma, an English actor known for his roles in movies like Pitch Perfect, or Harry Potter movies, or as Dick Tarly on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, big fan of all of those roles, and then pairs up with Yoshi, the coach/commentator/manager/do all for Solari. We've seen him on the World Cup broadcast.
Да, но это игроки Pro-Am. Это не World Cup, это Pro-Am. World Cup, ну, по сути, будет завтра. Именно игры World Cup, дусы. Кстати, не забудьте подписаться на канал, потому что именно завтра мы будем смотреть с вами дусы. Не забудьте. Subscribe.
He's also known for his work in the Fast and Furious movie Furious 7, where he helped complete it after his brother's passing. Joining me, he was part of the Millennium team on League of Legends, so another one of those former Locals who have been over here. He's been a part of that roster, also as a coach, so I mean a lot of knowledge being brought to the stage. Cody was also at the Summer Block Party, so he's got the experience.
And I gotta give some love to Cody because I just found out that he's been a PC gamer since 1996. And he played games like MechWarrior 2, and that's where I started too. PC games, FPSs. And it's just awesome. We're going to continue forward. Always. We're just moving in the pace here. Max Carver and Nick A30.
Вот сюда, вот. Чатик, видите, заходите сюда, копируйте код и все. У вас есть битсухо, легкую.
And Max Carver, they're ready to play. They're getting exercise even. They're getting their body flowing, their blood flowing.
Excuse me, did you say Little Flex? Did you see Nick's arm?
He's got guns!
Yeah, you better have a permit or something. I don't know who let you loot before, but like, you have to get on the battle bus. Like, you're not allowed to walk around with two legendary ARs like that. And then Max Carver on the side, like you said, Desperate Housewives, Team Wolf, the leftovers, and he actually has an identical twin brother who stars in many roles. But now on to the next pair, because we're excited to get them out there. It's Graham Rogers and I Ferris. Graham is an actor known for his TV roles on Revolution, Ray Donovan, and Atypical. He's originally from Pennsylvania and moved to LA when he was 18 to pursue acting. Well, looks like it worked pretty well. And then I Ferris was born and raised in Saudi Arabia, came all the way to New York City to compete, has been around the Fortnite scene from the very beginning, and one of their major streamers and content creators.
We'll see if that T-pose from the both of them is going to be very... Continue forward, another duo that I think a lot of people are going to be excited about. Not that we're not excited about everybody. It's Sean O'Malley and Courage JD.
Ася, он вот мутузил чисто. Сразу и на Кирбахшер. Ну да, давай, держи в курсе. Это первый World Cup, не было.
Hey, listen up. I know this is a very exciting time, but there's something very serious and near and dear to my heart that I think we should take a listen to. Roll the tape.
Hey everyone. As you know, streaming platforms like Twitch and YouTube have been around for ages. And very handsome, talented, good-looking gamers like myself need to take the necessary time to look after our old and brittle elders. One day, you get up out of your gaming chair, and you're just not as quick. Or your jokes, well, they all turn to dad jokes. Hello, my name is Courage JD, and today I'm extremely excited to announce my brand new charity. It's a cause near and dear to my heart. It's for our good friend, Dr. Lupo, who gets older every single day. In the past 6 months, hand-eye coordination, eyesight, and his hearing has completely gone downhill. So please, join me in supporting the Geriatric Gamer Foundation so my friend, Dr. Lupo, can get the help he so desperately needs. Thank you.
Ничего не понял, но что-то интересно. Я типа я не понял рофла, ну ты рофл. Я шутку вообще не понял. Все, они начинают уже играть.
But you know what, Jack? I appreciate the foundation. If you are going to start it, Ben could use all the help he could get. Now
Yeah, это 3D, это 3D.
Our next duo, and I'm going to need you guys to do something important up in the stands rather than clapping or yelling for them. I need you to put your hands up high in the air and wave them back and forth for Jordan Fisher and Ewok. Make sure you get a nice and loud, give him that applause. Jordan Fisher, the American singer, dancer, actor, quite literally does everything. I'm not even sure he's human. And then Ewok, the 13-year-old Twitch streamer, is completely deaf, uses ASL to communicate both with her partner and then uses the visual indicators. She's best known, well, for chasing down that man right next to her in the Pro-Am.
Jordan Fisher,
The most memorable moment in the Pro-Am at the summer block party when she chased down Jordan Fisher and Dr. Lupo.
Jordan Fisher.
Unbelievable. And we did see a bit beforehand. They might be the actual best Fortnite duo ever.com. So you can check them out there as well and see them on the stage. They're going to be depressing it, but we're on to the next pair because they're excited to be here. It's Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. Alexia being the social media star who's originally became popular.
Alexia Ray. Что за девахи? Я вообще впервые вижу.
She's now a member of the popular YouTube channel.
Это фортнайтерша.
And has her own popular YouTube channel as well. Jordan Jones, she finished 5th on the dance reality show Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition in 2012. Since then, she's grown her own YouTube follow by making vlogs and music videos.
Awesome pair together. We'll see what they can bring to us today on the Pro-Am. Continue forward, of course, introducing all. We're gonna have we're actually gonna listen into what Jordan Jones had to say ahead of the competition.
Где-то я это уже видел.
All right, Jordan, do you have any words for your opponents today?
Oh yeah, I got my game face on today, and me and Alexia, my partner, we got the girl power. All you boys, just watch out. We're gonna be sniping.
Сказала, мы девахи, пацаны вам всем.
Victory Royale. So peace out, boys. Go to sleep.
До свидания, спокойной ночи.
Good level of confidence.
Ничего, сейчас Илюха затащит, я уверен, за матушку СНГ сейчас нормально.
Battling with the best of them. Now on to our next duo. It's RJ Mitty and Moyers 87. RJ best known for his role as portraying Walter Jr. in Breaking Bad. He also has cerebral palsy, as his character does on the show. Had an opportunity to talk with him last night. Just a fantastic human being.
Он будет играть?
Involved in gaming, wants to be out there. Moyers 87 is a Spanish YouTuber who has brittle bone disease, but he says, hey, that doesn't stop me from competing with the best of the best on the top level. And this pair is here to show that they will not be held back. They will be taking names and going after everyone.
Yeah, and part of the reason I love this duo so much is RJ Mitty does such good things, but also Moyers, I love his reasoning that he likes gaming because it gives him a window into doing impossible things, which is just awesome. So we're going to continue forward, of course. It's Oak King and Sinu, who traveled all the way out from South Korea. There they are. And they're known for this. Sinu, at the World Cup or the Open, the Korea Open.
Are you watching that? That was the sickest intro I think I've ever seen. One, props to the cameraman too. Props to Sino as well. One of the players who came over and traveled out of the Asia region to compete in NA West and came so close to qualifying a number of times. People were looking like, wait, who are these? Why are they on the scoreboard? Who is this? And he was taking names, and now he's here to compete on the main stage. On to our next duo, we have Dead Drevel and Oscar Lot. Dead Drevel is the Mexican YouTuber who currently lives in Chicago. He creates content and is a gaming and entertainment streamer. His 3 daughters are watching him today from Houston. Shout out to you 3 daughters and everyone out there with family in the crowd. Oscar Lord is an Argentinian YouTuber who plays Fortnite and recently started getting into his own music, trying to sing, and has found a lot of success and help there. And on to our next duo. We have Wermuturo and Jelty. Wermuturo is a YouTube vlogger, gamer, and sketch comedian. He's been nominated for a number of awards for his channel. As this year, one of them was the top 10 Mexican YouTubers. And then Jelty, a Mexican competitive player that came so close to qualifying. That's also his little cheeky face reveal there. Got to talk to him last night. He was just like, hey, I'm happy to be on zero ping. Nobody is stopping me now.
Yeah, Jelty had an incredible rise throughout the World Cup qualifiers. You touched on it a little bit, but a strong performer all the way through. He plays Fortnite every day, he says, so who knows? Maybe he'll win a lot of money for his charity of choice.
Это начало скапа. По сути, да, это про М. Дуосы будут завтра, соло будет послезавтра. Поэтому подписывайтесь, ставьте колокольчик, чтобы не пропустить.
360. An actress and former beauty queen, best known as her role on Lisa Miller in the hit TV series Awkward. She held the title of Miss Teen Malibu for 2 consecutive years. That's the back-to-back, and she was Miss Regional California Teen in 2011. She also says she will never not play as Peach in Mario Party or Toad in Mario Kart. The Slayer 360, a YouTube from Mexico, who says that he cannot say the letter R correctly, but I bet he can roll it.
Yeah, I bet you can. I definitely can't. So we have something in opposite, I guess. We're going to continue forward, of course. Zorman and Jared Abramson are joining us on the floor. There they are. Ooh! Awesome hair flip right there. Come on, Zorman, do it again.
Just about to say, Zorman,
all about на Fortnite похож на рок.
Famous Spanish YouTuber and magician. He studied programming and computer science. Jared Abramson is the Canadian actor known for his role in American Animals, Hell Destroyer, and Travelers. But I think the more interesting fact, he's a trained mixed martial artist and Muay Thai kickboxer. Has a record of 1-1-0 and 2-0-0 in each. But his MMA name, ready, Balla, get this? Wolfblood.
What? Really?
Wolfblood. That's good. That's terrifying. Like, don't want to run into anybody like that. Now our next duo, Robles and Chigua. Robles, a well-known Argentinian YouTuber who lives in Ovaria, a province of Buenos Aires. Fun fact, he likes arugula and struggles to not eat it with every meal. And his partner there is Chigua, an Argentinian Fortnite player who used to play a lot on console, but now that he's wanted to up his game, he's gone to keyboard and mouse, and he's seen a lot of success.
Нет, не здесь маршмеллоу сейчас.
That's awesome. A lot of players are doing
вот
the
мы
same
ждем.
thing,
Я думаю, они сами последние будут.
PC, so maybe some people will become fans of him. Next duo is David Williams and Wildcat. David Williams being the professional poker player and popular Magic the Gathering player. He also competed on tons of awesome shows, such as Season 7 of the popular Fox Cookie show, MasterChef.
And honestly, if you want to cook for me, let me know, because he's looking to try and open up a restaurant. I'll come through. And then Wildcat has been around the scene forever. He's been playing games forever. You can check him out. We have a soundbite from both of these guys. Let's listen in to what these two competitors had to say.
All right, guys, what message do you have for your opponents?
Marksman and JT Brown need to stay on the far side of the map, avoid us if they want to have a chance to do well.
Onime? Onime?
The other teams are in trouble. Most of the celebrities usually are pretty bad. I've seen a lot of these pro-ams. Unfortunately for them, I might have more hours playing Fortnite than most of the pros. I mean, I play all the time, but they're lucky. I get handicapped.
Забаньте, вот кончик, как его забанить?
They have to play on a controller, Xbox controller, but luckily I brought my Xbox with me. Been in the hotel grinding. He's been exploring New York City. He doesn't need to practice, but I'm ready.
All right, good luck, guys.
Wow, wise words from them there. And also calling out their buddies a little bit, saying, hey, JT and Markson, don't come anywhere near us. But our next duo, we have Michael Dreyer and Myth. Myth being one of the original builders in the community, all about it, getting a little bit in there, all about the dance moves. Myth was the one who pioneered a lot of the initial meta, encouraged people and pumped positivity into the community. Very popular streamer. Michael Dreyer is the American actor best known for his roles on Mr. Robot, Deception, and Sneaky Pete. In 2018, he ran the Honolulu Marathon, and he'll be running the New York City Marathon in 2019.
Next up,
Вот я такую тенденцию заметил. Дофига игроков, которые с появлением Фортнайта казались как будто там про-игроками, на скормишах участвовали, зарабатывали хорошие бабки. Многие не прошли на World Cup, и сейчас они здесь на Pro-M. То есть это о чем-то говорит Fortnite, это реально... Это не как КС игра, в которой все постоянно одно и то же. Именно... Не каждый может выдержать то, что мета постоянно меняется. Я знаю людей, которые играли всю жизнь с помпой, и они не могут перестроиться на палку. Допустим, я с помпой играл фигово, но с палкой я все четко делал. Водка! 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 Ну да-да-да. Я тебя понял. Если водка, тогда водка.
It's okay, we'll help you fix up that filter here with a family-friendly audience, but they look excited to be here. And look at those shades on Alexander.
Yeah, those are stylish. I wonder if he could see inside, though. We're going to continue forward. The Japanese players. It's Ellie. Ellie joined us at the last prom. He's a Japanese dancer and performer for Japan's #1 boy band, Sandaime J Soul Brothers.
Yes, and he also has a solo rap project where he goes by the name
Русский нет, в том-то дело, это не русский. Русский здесь 1-0. Я им продаю модерку, спонсор скоро будет. Модерка. Вот здесь.
All right, Ellie, do you have any message for your opponents today?
Okay, I'm from Tokyo. Watch out for Crazy Boy. Sayonara. Bang.
Ну скажи, что он из Токио, он больше ничего не сказал. Ну кто, рэпер или дебил, что-то не понял.
Grant and Jacob. Claire Grant is the American actress, model, and producer who co-founded Team Unicorn, which has made a web series and music video parodies, including Geek and Gamer Girls and All About That Bass. Fun fact, she says her burps have been known to rattle windows. Hey, we got that in common. And then Jacob is a YouTube personality all the way from Poland, here to play some Fortnite, tear up the stage, and he says he wants to win some money for charity.
Его уже показывали. Ну сейчас еще раз покажем. Будешь играть с водкой, знаешь, день водку. Не, ничего страшного. А, насчет модерки, модерку я не продаю. Фриз. Понтовался, чисто фу, ЧСВ. ЧСВ. Не шути так в чате, пожалуйста, слышишь? Хасю, давай без этого, потому что это херня полнейшая. Напиши так еще раз, я просто не буду. Ага, говорили? Да, не смотрят. На ютубе шуток не понимаю. Кстати, пацаны, если вы подписываетесь, то вы высачиваете справа нижнего угла. Спасибо большое, кто подписывается. О, Symphony. А как я получить? Надо на каждой стримы заходить, помогать, стараться.
Editor in the West, he pioneered some of those quick resets and go, making people look foolish.
Yeah, still did it through the entire time in the summer skirmish. And continued through
summer skirmish
from the Phantoms as well.
8%. Дружи, держись. Блин, автобас вот это вот 3D автобас.
Just like the Pretty Mac show, which we already talked about, and 10 things I hate about you. And they became the duo that you know them about. It's the Phantoms. Moving forward as well, his duo partner, Kay. We just saw him perform in the Creative World Cup.
Kyle
He's a British YouTuber, Twitch streamer, owner.
Блин, как я жду завтрашнего дня, вот автобус. Как они делают этот автобус, 3D-моделька просто. Я с другом тебя почти всегда смотрю, ну, я стримлю раз в месяц почти всегда смотрю. Сейчас буду часто. Откуда эта девчонка, кстати, прикольно? Понимаешь, я должен в чате тебя видеть постоянно.
Things. She sings, plays the cello, and is
also
a genuine human being. Likes to stress that it's all
about
mental health and being there for the other person. Loser Fruit, a very popular Australian streamer, part of the Click House, which includes multiple of Australian content creators, and she was the first Australian Twitch streamer to hit 1 million followers. And fun fact, she can do a perfect cartwheel.
Вчера у нее полтора миллиона подписчиков.
On the floor still, they're going to grace us with their presence. It's Desmond Chiam and Mr. Fresh Asian.
Это что, Джеки Чан на максималках или что?
Somebody that participated in almost all the World Cup qualifiers and had just a fun time doing it, and really placed highly in some of them too.
Yes, and he was streaming it the entire time. Got a chance to talk with Desmond last night, the actor, writer, known for the Shannara Chronicles, Magic Hit, and NCIS Los Angeles. He also breakdances under the alias B-Boy Desmond. And back in the day, he used to min-max on EverQuest. We talked about min-maxing.
Вот это 3D моделька.
Whoa. Wait, excuse me?
Let's introduce your new champions at the end of the day.
Опа, вот это горилла. Надо будет играть будут про сейчас, про игроки будут завтра, как квалифицировались.
YouTube sensation Chris Danker, aka Chris Danger, aka Dank Ops.
I have a YouTube channel called Up, Up, Down, Down, and we're almost at 2 million subscribers. So I'd appreciate if everyone watching would subscribe right now. Thank you very much.
And a long time ago, I was on America's Got Talent, and I didn't win, and I'm still salty about it.
I am a 6-time and current reigning WWE World Tag Team Champion!
Она горилла.
And not even 3 hours ago, I bought this title at Walmart.
Now, the teams that you're going to see here today all have one celebrity.
Честно, на кого-то опрокинет стопудово.
But not us, baby boy. No.
What you're looking at is not one, but two celebrities.
Two.
And not one, but two professional gamers. Two. And that is the advantage that we are going to use in order to run wild through our competition.
Да что ты базаришь? Я так понял, что два игрока.
You are looking at the 2019 Fortnite World Cup Pro Am Champion.
Хотел плюнуть, но передумал.
Now hit our music.
Кстати, да, показали, я захлебался уже отвечать, пацаны, честное слово.
Oh, y'all ain't got music for us?
No music.
Oh, y'all got, okay. We don't need no music.
No music for us. No music for us, guys. No music for us. It's so no music for us.
You know what, Xavier? Thank you so much. It seems to now be a tradition. The first Pro-Am, he walked in with CDN the third on his shoulders. The second one, he crowned himself king before the competition, and now he just hops on the line, grabs a microphone, and declares themselves the champs with belts. And also, the disparity between those belts is moderately hilarious.
It is hilarious. And for the next time, can we get them some music, please?
Пацаны, сейчас потише чуть сделаю. Для тех, кто не понял, сейчас рассказываю. Сейчас будет Pro-Am, сейчас играют звезды и просто популярные медийные личности из Fortnite, которые стримят Fortnite, играют Fortnite. Завтра будут дусы, люди, которые квалифицировались онлайн. То, что мы вот 2,5 месяца длилось. Послезавтра соло. Подписывайтесь обязательно, будем вместе с вами смотреть. Розыгрыши обязательно что-нибудь намутим. Если онлайн вдруг каким-то образом будет хорош, там что-нибудь намутим. Тыры-пыры в дискорде. Код на секретный подарок. Заходите. Я не буду говорить, что это. Многие догадались. Если вы знаете, что это, лучше не говорить. Пишет код для активации уже использован. Так, значит, новый найду, потом спрошу, чтобы мне скинули. Вот. Короче, ладно, понял. Приходите. Подписывайтесь. Спасибо всем. Да, и типа с кубком. Вот это горилла. Вот это горилла, я понимаю.
Wait, what is that beard? Is amazing.
You're looking at the beard. I'm looking at the Brazilian national team, like almost Fighter Lord Detonator, having none of it. You know what? I just want to hear what Detonator has to say because that is incredible. Everything about that is amazing, and please tell us more.
All right, Detonator, what is some trash talk you have for your opponents?
If you are my opponent, you'll be eliminated. Don't cross me. Don't do this, because you'll be eliminated by the power of the heavy metal from Detonator.
Понял.
Looking to eliminate everyone in his path.
That
was the complete opposite direction. I thought we were going with that. So let's get on to the next pair. Another Brazilian representative is Edukov in Flake's Power and who is a 28-year-old Brazilian YouTuber, recently moved to the U.S. to improve his English and currently lives in Florida. On top of his hyper-successful daily vlog showing his day-to-day activity, he streams games like Fortnite and Minecraft. And then Flex Power, content creator who also came from Brazil, has played in a number of big competitions, has been around, and he knows his way around the competitive community.
Moving forward, it's Kaomura and Kalango. Kalango, the Brazilian YouTuber, so we're continuing on the Brazilians. And Fortnite player, obviously, otherwise he wouldn't be here. He's only been a pro Fortnite player for 4 months, but he says he's somebody to look out for.
Yes, and then Kaomura is the businessman, podcaster, and musician who's been creating content for almost 10 years. And recently, just did his own talk show. Just after that, we have PC Siqueira in 7. PC Siqueira is the Brazilian YouTuber, presenter, and comic book colorist. He makes a lot of content for the TV and online, and he has a famous chihuahua, and his name is Melina. And now after that, you have 7, the Latin American YouTuber who looks pumped to be here. Unfortunately, I don't know if you're going to need that much, but Dr. Lupo, maybe you got that. That was a little over my head, but you can see 7 looking to rep, excited to be here. I've seen they've been putting time in the practice room, so they're taking this seriously.
And gracing us on the floor with their presence, it's Jeremy Ray Taylor and Slavo Man. Jeremy Ray Taylor, the American actor, known for his role as Ben Hanscom in Stephen King's It, and as Sonny in the film Goosebumps 2.
I absolutely loved him in It. Plays a fantastic character. We'll be back as well. And you have Logo Man, they're an English content creator who makes gaming videos and posts real-life videos such as challenges and QAs. As a kid, he hated slugs, so he made his name Slogo Man, all about it. He calls his fans the Slugs, Slogo Army, and Sloganators.
Попробуем еще раз.
Interest in psychology and played rugby in college.
And the guys that Wildcat warned to stay on the edge of the map. It's JT Brown, and I'm Marksman. I'm Marksman, one of the players who has been around the competitive scene, playing a number of skirmishes, but opting to, do some stuff at the pro-am here.
And now this is JT Brown, third pro-am. The pro NHL player is looking to become a big Twitch streamer and being involved in the community. And he gets a lot of the other NHL guys involved in a great thing with his organization as well, bringing athletes into the world of competitive gaming. They're because Marksman has competed on basically every level of the game, and he knows how to pull out some tricky plays.
Speaking of tricky plays, another duo that's experienced both at the pro-am and the competitive scene is Mackenzie Borg and Fear Itself.
Yes, Mackenzie Boyd is the American singer-songwriter originally from Lafayette, Louisiana. He competed in the last Creative Showdown on the Chicken Champions, had amazing plays, also known for his songs Roses and Little Half Moon, competed on American Idol. Fear Itself, the former retired professional Halo player, somebody I grew up watching and seeing like, wow, competing on that main stage, has played on teams like Final Boss. He named himself after Franklin Delano Roosevelt's speech because he thought it sounded cool. Now on to our next duo baller. It's Joey Fatone, an expert thief.
Joey Fatone, a lot of people. He's the American singer, dancer, actor, and television personality, best known as the member of the classic boy band NSYNC. 2007, he came in second place in the ABC reality show Dancing with the Stars. Joey says he loves VR games and plays them with people all over the world at 3 a.m., but let me tell you here, this ain't a VR game, and it ain't 3 a.m.
No, but he has great footwork and expert thief, the YouTube gamer and rapper who does gaming commentaries. His adopted name is Kevin, while his birth name is Dante, with the latter being his stage name. He's been creating content for 13 years, doing vlogs, skits, and more, and we had an opportunity to catch up with him.
All right, expert thief, do you have a message for your opponents today?
All I'm gonna say is watch your back, because I'm gonna be right behind you, and I know how you build, and I know how you play. I've been studying, okay? And I'm really sneaky. That's all I'm gonna say. All right? This is especially to you, Tifu.
Он угрозу Тифу кинул, а он там, кстати, Тифу стоит. В крысу сказал.
What I find funny about that is as he's calling out Tifu, I don't know if you saw it, Tifu was right over his shoulder, and he started nodding when he said, that's you, Tifu. It's like Tifu's like, yeah, come get some, let's go. But onto one of our last duo pairings. We have Edwin, Hodge, and Fraps. Fraps is the German YouTuber who's been around the scene for a long time, makes a ton of content. And Edward Hodge, the actor, best known as playing Dante Bishop in the Purge film series. Breaking the dance moves out right there. It is the only actor to appear in all of the first 3 films, and he says he is addicted to golfing.
See what they have to do, and whether those golf skills translate.
Лавениры какие. О, Жорих. Что-то Жорихов дофига, посмотри. О, даже Жорик, пацаны, кто прямо сейчас подпишется, получит 1000 баксов. Давайте, у вас есть 3 секунды ровно. Поехали, раз, и 2, и 3. Все, кто подписался? Смотрю, кто получит 1000 баксов. Ничего, никто не подписался, но ё-моё.
You can already tell there's some bad blood out there. There's some people calling each other out. You got Marksman and Wildcat right away. Edwin Hodge calling out Tifu. Like they're saying, no, we're coming for it. I've also seen a number of these pairs. Hey, One Shot Girl and Chandler, they were in the practice room. Every single opportunity they got, they were down there, they were playing duos, they're doing everything they can. Call-outs were there. I mean, you know Nick is going to bring his all as well. Nick A30, who played and competed with One Shot Girl.
Вы хотите, чтобы я стрим сохранял?
I mean, he's pumped to be here.
Давайте так, наберем 100 лайков на стриме, я сохраню его. Ну, типа, если реально нужно. Потому что я все стримы обычно скрываю. Без проблем. Сохранять, вы хотите что сохранять стрим? Окей, давайте каким-то чудесным образом наберем 100 лайков, потому что еще будет стрим идти. И я сохраню обязательно. Надеюсь, что хватит. 55. Допустим. Я пошутил, простите меня, пожалуйста.
I don't want to say more importantly, but all of the Fortnite players as well.
Я просто хочу, чтобы вы были на меня подписаны. О, это маршмеллоу? Yeah, nice. Yeah, наконец-то. Смотрите, как они обнимаются. Marshmallow and Ninja. Ну да, все, начало уже, да? Реально, большое спасибо, кто подписывается. Кузя, ё-моё, напиши такое.
These 2 marquee pairs and just listen to the crowd. They're excited to be there. They're ready to play. These are people who are at the top of their game. Airrocks qualified for the World Cup.
Не, мне кажется, Маршмеллоу реально может выиграть. Они же тогда выигрывали, они... Он играет хорошо. Это хорошо, Маршмеллоу играет. Для уровня. Меня подписало сейчас 5 человек. Мне уже приятно, поэтому хорошо было. Илья был, да, Илья был. Airworks. Это Солари.
Your 2018 Pro-Am champions, Ninja and Marshmallow, the duo is back together.
The duo is back together.
But any words for your competitors?
You know, we just want to say good luck to you guys as well, to everyone who's participating, and you know, I hope we end up meeting in the finals, you know, in one of the last games.
There you have it. Gentlemen, if you'll take the stage, the Pro-Am.
Нет, Илья не играл, Илья презентовали, сейчас будет играть. То есть обзор плохой. Да, я не знаю, как маски играть, это вообще пипец. Забейте. 9. Мы начинаем. Наконец-то мы его дождались. Я пока что раздаю. Погнали, пацаны. Fortnite World Cup. Pro-Am is starting right now. And we're gonna see... А, его прет чисто, да? Чисто Жорик после бургеров. Вообще не сломал, ё-моё. Опять плюс чат писать. 5 плюс чат писать. Надоели эти байтеры уже совсем. Качай, да, плюс чат если качает. В смысле не качает? Плюс байтеры один. Хасю, не пиши такое, баран, а. Когда Илья был, скажите, почти в самом начале, чего? Все, начинаем. Наконец-то. Похлопаем в чат. Найдите смайл вот такой вот и похлопайте, пожалуйста. Похлопайте, пожалуйста. Чтобы весь YouTube почувствовал наши хлопки. Максимально весь YouTube. Похлопайте, похлопайте, похлопайте. Чат и сидерку. О, спасибо. Вот похлопать, похлопать, не забудьте об этом.
Little warm for me. Good thing I had some pancakes standing by.
Whoa, красавчики, красавчики, похлопаем.
I've known Xavier Woods for a very long time, and I've always asked him, where do you keep getting these pancakes from? So I finally decided to steal some for myself. They're gonna go bad eventually, but might as well.
Блин, чтобы вы понимали, на моем канале максимальный онлайн был это 400. И стабильно, когда я делал кастомки, онлайн у меня был 100. Я перестал стримить. Кстати, вот, распределение. То же самое, как и на World Cup. И я перестал стримить, захотел научиться профессионально играть. И после этого мой онлайн был от 5 до 10. Сейчас у меня 26 онлайн. Типа, знаете, какая-то плюс мораль. Мне так приятно, что вы со мной сейчас проводите это время. Я надеюсь, что вы завтра со мной тоже придете на мою трансляцию. Мне, правда, будет очень приятно, если придете. Спасибо вам, чуваки.
That's right. We watched Aerox come out here, which I had the pleasure of being on the mic for, and it was super intense showing. He is here for a reason at the World Cup stage. He qualified.
That's right. He qualified.
Не знаю, и, типа, мне кажется, Илье надо просто на убивать в лейтах уже, потому что в лейтах одному реально играть. А я не знаю, будут здесь вообще лейты? Это ж пипец. О, маршмеллоу, кстати. Там ник Меркс у нас. Кто еще? Кого еще из знакомых мы видим с вами? От Тифу. Я оставлю на маршмеллоу сидеть. Будем, конечно, болеть за Илью, но... Тифу вот в самом экране. Разве Эйдена видите? А, Эйден ушел, он за бургером пошел. Опа, а вот и бабочки. Первое место 60 миллионов. Слушайте, так Илья же здесь вообще реально может денег сейчас столько собрать, пипец. Прикиньте, если Илья выиграет один. Блин, я бы так. Ну, пацаны, надо стремиться к своей мечте, надо трудиться, чтобы добиться этих успехов. Как и участники программы. Вот первое, что я рекомендую, подписаться на мой канал. Это уже часть успеха. Особенно для меня. С кем Илья с американской актрисой. Не помню, где она снималась. Почему я не играю? Потому что мы мало играем. Кастомки Атланса.
Because their shirt's probably, you know, killing your eyes right now.
Both of our clothes are just screaming out. You know,
I look good. My mama told me I look good. She's in the house, so I figured I'd do that there. Have fun with it, right? Why not? We're going to get started with the game here in a little bit, folks, and we're obviously looking forward to seeing these players take the stage. But before we do that, we actually have Aiden standing by with his duo. Pookie, what you got for me?
Thank you so much, GB. I can assure you, you guys both look great. I can see you from all the way over here, but I am joined by Aiden and Robert Avesy from Lost Kings. They came in second place at the Summer Pro-Am, so you can bet They are here to take first place today. Have you two practiced at all?
Yeah, we talk a lot, so we have a good idea what we're going to do. And especially playing in the last one, we're familiar with each other, which I think helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Having that team synergy definitely helps. Now, Aiden, you are no stranger to playing in LAN environments, but this one's a little bit different. Who do you have with you here today?
I have my mom and my dad, my girlfriend, and my 5 mods. I hear him screaming back there. I love you guys.
That's incredible. You have such an amazing support system now.
Он говорит, чебуреки вкусные, мне со скидкой продали, а бургиши говно. Он говорит, что ну, с чебуреками, с говядиной поприкольнее, он говорит, курица такое себе. Вот. Он говорит, ну вообще мне бургеры из KFC куда повкуснее, вот, особенно в Америке. Вот, но в Нью-Йорке чуть не очень. Вот.
Is your counterpart at home watching right now, or is he here?
He's playing.
Ну, он говорит, что он сумасшедший, я не понимаю, как можно питаться как свинья. Он говорит, вообще я вегетарианец и питаюсь только натуральной пищей. Он говорит, но в принципе я бы был не против съесть бургеры. Если бы он был не из Ганова. Можно попробовать верхний угол центра. А зачем? Если что-то я перемещу.
He was so into it. He said, I just want to go home now and just practice. And we talked about picks to win. And second place last summer block party at
кто подписался на канал, вы высвечиваетесь в правом нижнем углу. Это он там, если что. Он там, вернее.
They're going to take it. I think Aiden and Robert Abisi are going to take this year's Pro-Am.
Well, I'm going to have to stagger that and bring back, I don't know, maybe an old rivalry, because this time, yeah, we have Nick Merckx here. How about I put my money on Nick Merckx, and you put your money on Aiden if you want to do that.
Okay, interesting stuff, interesting stuff. Well, one player here that everyone obviously wants to see succeed is Tfue. We actually had an opportunity to get some words from him. Let's check it out.
Так, сейчас рекламка, я надеюсь, что это годно покажу.
Hey, my name's Turner, aka Tfue. I'm playing the Prime with my teammate Nav. I've been kind of friends with him for a while. I've only played with him a few times, but I'm feeling pretty confident, pretty hyped. I'm excited.
This is wait. Trying to stake him in. Can you get him to drop it?
Не, просто на сафичку
Basically, we're just gonna try to take down everyone we can. You know, we're gonna play really aggressive throughout the whole thing, looking for the weaker players, I guess you could say.
В общем, я так редко получается так в щелов попадать, куда нельзя с лапой. Мы свою фишку придумали, не пиши там, не пиши. Тфue.
My current favorite weapon is probably the combat, because it's so versatile. You can use it close range, medium range, even long range at some instances if you need to, you know, pick somebody's health off little by little. I'm donating to the Action Sports
Конечно, это очень крутое мероприятие.
They help
невероятно.
and handicapped people with, you know, physical therapy, action sports, like whether it be skateboarding or riding, you know, in a skate park on a wheelchair or anything really. My experience in New York so far has been pretty dope. You know, I haven't really met too many people yet, but I'm excited to meet all the people coming from different countries, even people that just came up on the scene that are new that
Чё молчим, я не знаю, вам громче сделать или нет? Нормально слышно?
Excited to meet all of them, have a good time. Other than that, you know, I'm ready.
Tfue had a lot of strong words for his opponents.
Мне интересно, сколько такие веб-камеры стоят? Особо это не веб-камера, это просто обычная камера. Сколько они стоят, мне интересно. Прикиньте, 100 участников установлено. Вообще. Все, они уже в лобби, они загружаются. Щиты за Exile.
He's ready.
Seems serious.
He's clearly ready. And I know everyone here wants to get ready and into the games. And we also want to let you all know as well that there are going to be numerous ways for you to watch this very competition.
Я чит придумал, он такой чит.
fortnite.com/watch. And there you can actually pick a variety of different POVs. You can see the map, you can see a bunch of cool things. Definitely check it out. Once again, go to fortnite.com/watch. There we go. You can level up your viewing experience. And then You also have a lot
Один матч
going
будет
on
или сколько?
here as well. So here are the feeds. This is what you're going to look at, right? So you'll in feed 1 and
В
feed 2
смысле,
you'll
это
get
до
first, second
10
place
травы?
winners. But then feed 3 you're going to get Ninja and
Я в фильме чего
Marshmallow.
произойдет.
And then in feed 4 you're going to get Airwalks and RL Grime. So this way you can see our defending champions in their perspective and how they're going to coordinate. You also got Nick 30, Max Carver. Let's not forget
Что
about
показывали,
Courage
не
and
понимаю.
Sean O'Malley, Doigby, and Cody Walker. And then for the Latin American community, you're going to have Flakes Power and Anderson Silva. So lots of great perspectives there. Also Asia as well. It's going to be Ellie and his duo. So there's going to be a bunch of perspectives for you to check out. Fortnite.com/watch. Don't forget about that. And have some fun. Have some fun watching this event. It's going to be a good time.
By the way, I love because if you're a fan of any of those guys, you can literally see their points of interest, which is super dope.
Yeah, exactly. You can learn from some of the best that play this game, especially the Fortnite content creators, see where they go. A lot of the players now are going to be on the island, loading up, getting ready to go. I'm pumped, man. I'm pumped. I want to get into this already, and I know we're going to get there eventually. But, you know, a little anxious, of course. And I have to wonder, you know, what other duos are going to be standing out? Because Tifu had mentioned close, him and Whit Lowry, they have the potential to be able to upset some people here, but he didn't really do it at the last Pro. He was kind of quiet at that event. I want to see him turn up, especially here in New York City, because, you know, he lives like right here.
Yeah, you know, and I'm also excited for Yoshi. Yoshi represents, you know, on the Team Solari cast. It's a pleasure seeing him come out here. We always see him commentate, but you know what? Someone representing from a commentator stance out here playing. So I'm gonna be rooting for Yoshi and Freddie Estroma as well. And the French community loves him. Always got to give him some extra props.
You saw for a second there, Courage and Dr. Lupo right next to one another. So perhaps there could be some shenanigans, maybe sabotage, if you will. I think Lupo's probably insulting Jack in a variety of different ways.
They actually even slammed Tim the Tatman over to the left of Lupo as well. So that's an interesting lineup right there.
You can never keep them separate from one another.
Nope.
You know, you can never keep them separate. We're also going to have a lot of controller players playing out there too. And while controller players, obviously controller gang always going to represent. I want to see how they play out. I think we got a few pro controller players like Aiden, who I had picked before.
That's right.
Get into a box, really cause a ruckus, especially for the pro players. Aiden has qualified for the Fortnite World Cup in the duo side. Airwalks as well, another dominant player. We have a lot of players here that have qualified for the big event, and they're going to look to prove a point, I think, which is going to be the best part. Not only because they're going to play in that competition, but they're also going to get this warm-up opportunity in front of this crowd here at Arthur Ashe Stadium. It's kind of a little bit of an advantage.
You know, at the end of the day, as long as they feel prepared, that's what we love and want to see. Like you said, there is a lot riding on the line here, right? It's all about earning that respect
более
and
медийная личность. Типа у него миллион подписчиков, или сколько у него, несколько каналов. То есть он известен широкой аудитории, и, соответственно, он может, ну, Фортнайтом завлечь, свою аудиторию завлечь еще больше там. Потому что Вилона смотрит только Фортнайтеры, и Лю смотрит не только Фортнайтеры.
I don't know what that video was, but it made me mildly uncomfortable. So, and the fact that he's not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, you know,
he disturbs me.
Came out, you know, got the couple buttons down in the front, you know, letting it breeze.
Yeah, letting it breathe a lot. I don't know. That one certainly threw me off. There's Marshmallow. You know, he doesn't really like to talk that much, so I wonder how he's going to.
Опа! У Маршмеллоу на контроллере играет. Фига себе! Кирочкина уже жил, он пошел пиарчик.
Maybe he'll just be playing right there, showing off the controller. Yeah, that's right. Give him a little ring.
Показывает нормально, L2, вам
He's gonna let the gameplay and the
L2,
moves do the talk.
I appreciate that he's also going to be using his own skin as well. So.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to. If you have a skin in the game, you got to go for it.
Little ego boost right there, you know.
Yeah, that's unprotected.
Когда они запустят эту гребаную игру, надоело уже.
Yeah, it's your pick.
Hey, I had to. You went with
Что так долго?
I know Papa Nick Merckx, who's out there, probably got really mad at me that I didn't pick Nick to win. But it's okay though. It's all for the storylines. Hopefully he understands that. Nick 30, most positive human being. You play with Nick 30 a lot?
All the time.
What does he bring to the table?
Oh, he's a legend.
Что-то не понял, мы начнем сегодня или нет?
Not getting his head. Nick, I know you hear us from here. just stay calm and do what you do, man. He's such a great player. Would love to see him come out
No
and shine.
bailo,
Yeah.
Once or twice in a Pro-Am today would be pretty fantastic.
Correct me if I'm wrong, he wanted to create a showdown.
He's had his moments of greatness.
He has. So clearly capable of being able to do this, being able to win on the big stage in front of a crowd.
Здесь микрофон даже
There's
смотрите в
Detonator.
Fortnite.
Again, just, you know,
He looks so ready.
And you know, I'm actually impressed.
Реди, давай, я спать хочу уже.
Detonator would have his own custom controller with spikes on it. Okay, there's a lot of dialogue being exchanged there. Also, talk about Detonator's bang.
Грин за стрим снайпер чисто.
I'll never be able to have that. Ever. That's a heartbreaker.
Looks like he's
Is he yelling at his own teammate as well?
Yeah, definitely.
At some point. There's Ewok Jordan Fisher. This is a duo that
Ну
actually
что,
I think
это
is
мама
going to
этой
be
девчонки?
very, very good in this one because they Jordan told me yesterday they've been practicing, they've been putting in the work, and I think that's a squad that can go very, very far.
Я вспомнил, это девчонка
While we
глухонемая.
get ready
По-моему, да?
and get things started up here, folks, we have another interview on the stage. We got Mackenzie Ford along with my buddy here itself with Pookie. What's going on, Pookie?
Thank you so much, Golden Boy. I am just all over the place.
Не понял сейчас. Чё хрен?
To work on that, you gotta get the eyes. You know, it's all about the eyes.
Yikes!
But you are no stranger to events
Если
like
кто зафлотится на канал,
this.
сейчас
Going
получит
into
миллион
today, how are you
баксов.
going to carry your previous experience into the event today?
It is true. I'm a little bit of an old man, a veteran in the game. I mean, I was doing this 15 years ago in much smaller stadiums. But it's all the same. Having like in-person LAN experience is very key in this atmosphere. So I'm just gonna like channel that inner professional gamer from when I was a young buck back in the day, and hopefully it shows, you know.
Love it so much. Now you, Mackenzie, on the other hand, you have performed on the big stage multiple times. You were a contestant on American Idol. So you are not nervous at all, but I want to know, have you ever played Fortnite? I mean, you were in the other Pro-Am, but playing Fortnite in front of all these people, it's got to be different than singing.
Yeah, it's much different. It's, I feel like singing in front of a lot of people, I'm comfortable. It's what I'm, with a guitar, I'm like super chill, but here it's like, just don't want to let fear down, and we're trying to do well.
Well, we have a few musical emotes, so if anything gets a little bit too crazy for you at any moment in time, maybe you could play those for him and calm him down a little bit. That might help. Now, have you two played together at all? Do you have any kind of strategy going into today?
We practice a total of about an hour before this event. So we got all the practice, all the strats in the world. Don't you worry about it, Pookie.
Oh, and you just, I guess, don't want to tell me about it, right?
Oh, yeah, top secret stuff.
Oh my goodness, all right. I might be able to get a little bit out of you later. But in terms of, you know, taking your experience from the previous Pro-Am that you just played in the summer, what are you going to do the same, differently? Anything you're going to want to tell me about?
I think I'm more prepared now for the chaos and the hecticness between like the crowd, the subwoofers in the stage, and just the overall volume. It's not like sitting on my couch at home playing Fortnite. It's a completely different experience.
Yeah, it's definitely different. I mean, if you want to put your feet up at one point, we can get you some Cheetos or something.
Да когда они уже
It'll be
начнут?
great.
I'm trying to get into the more serious mode right now. I'm flipping the switch. Fear's got the switch too.
Короче, я пойду накрывать
Goodness,
лягу.
so you guys heard it here first. These guys are locked in, so I'm gonna let them get a little bit more practice. Golden Boy
Сорян,
Master
я
back
просто
to
не
you.
вывезу, мне надо еще
Thank you
вставать.
so much, Pookie, for that
Через
one.
3 часа, я
There's
посплю 3 часа,
I've
все,
had
надо
opportunity
ехать
of
будет.
commentating many of his victories in past
Сейчас за 5 секунд
across a
просто.
variety of
Чисто без
games.
проблем, да? Вы же меня слышите,
He's
трансляцию
humble. He
видите?
goes up there and he's humble. But this guy, when he needs to pull off the big wins, he certainly can do it. And then I think it's also interesting to note there what Mackenzie said. This is a very different vibe when you're playing out there. The bass, the feeling.
Егор,
It's
да? Егор.
substantially different than chilling at home.
But honestly, he has the experience. He's been here before. You know, maybe after a couple times in the ring, you can pull it all together. That's what I'm hoping for someone like Nick A30 as well, right? You've been in this situation before with enough experience. I really think they can overcome anything.
Yeah, very true. Look at that. Positive guy, positive monster. You love to see it happen, folks.
I'm rooting for the underdogs.
Yeah, that's right. This guy. Oh, and then obviously,
Сейчас они начнут
in
играть, и я
the
приму.
creative showdown, just blindly picking whoever was winning at that time.
We're not going to talk about
We're
the
not gonna go back
past
to that.
here.
We're not gonna
okay?
go back to the past.
We're living in the present now,
I
buddy.
respect that. I respect that. I respect that. Well, folks, I know you guys want to get into the game. I do as well, and I was told by our team in the back that the game is getting ready to go in just a little bit. We're going to jump right into the island. It's going to be awesome, and I just want to get out there and see some Battle Royale. That's really all I care about, because these players, they're about to throw down. It's going to be awesome. You see Xavier Woods there. He does not have any pancakes, but what he does have is that SmackDown Tag Team Championship right by his side. He's got to let everyone know that he's a champion, raising it on high. And I picked it up as actually a very, very heavy belt. It is a heavy belt.
Had the opportunity right here. I totally should lift it.
You totally should have. And then Dank also has his fake cruiserweight title belt, so low on that one. All right, folks, here we go. It's time to jump into the game. The moment you've been waiting for. The countdown is about to begin. Here we go. It is now time for the third Fortnite Pro-Am. The players are loaded into the island. The battle bus is ready to go. It starts right now. Here we go.
Here we go.
I love
that. Looks awesome.
Battle bus looks so great right there. Just take a look. Take a look at all of your competitors today, guys, because it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna crown one of these guys, either a new or returning champ of the day here at the Pro-Am.
Hey, it could be one half of the Girthquake. Courage JD, he'll never let me live that one down. So I hope it's not him.
We have to be careful. They're on the same side of the stage now. You know, it might just flop.
Sure. And, as my buddy Shawway just says, could be a young, right? Shai's gonna hate me for using that. All right, here we go. So, and then the other half of the Girthquake. There's Tim the Tap Man. So you're gonna land over by Paradise Palms. Paradise Palms, a great spot to land monster. Tons of loot, tons of resources, great rotational opportunities from there as well.
Talk about that. It clearly looks like Tim the Tatman and Dante have a plan here. You don't just choose the backside of the map for no reason. This house specifically known as the John Wick Mansion. Down in the basement, there's a little secret stash, if you will. Now hopping over to the West World is what we like to call it over here on the other side of the map.
Ну этот чел заберет его сейчас стопудово.
Yeah, you got Osculords looking right over at Sean. Sean choosing to disengage from the fight. Will have that green tech SMG and has full shields as well, but oh no.
Это про
Dead
игрок
Rebel's
или
going to be in a bad spot. Very weak in
ну его
there by
зажали.
Sean. Sean's going to take some damage as well. This is going to be a first game for
Нет,
Sean. He's going to go in for the fight.
он стреляет
And then we switch on over to Dead Rebel, who's looking around, and Sean's going to be out of the game. One of the first eliminations. I think that might be the first elim that goes through.
The first was Sinu, who actually got fear itself.
Это mate,
but that was the first
Fear itself went out?
Yes.
Oh man, we really shouldn't have interviewed him. I feel I'm sorry, Justin.
Hey, but it's not over, right? You can always get the reboot card. He can come back here. But for now, Lost King Nick's is in a pickle.
This is rough. Rough for Nick to be in here. Now we're going to make our way to Ninja and Marshmallow, who this is another great spot to chill by. You get a ton of loot at the Lazy Lagoon.
Блин, отстань, Fortnite.
You know, it
Marshmallow.
I think there's I believe there's going to be some balls.
Сорян, пацаны,
if you want to go for that, you also have the cannons you can use, I believe, to get out of there too.
Yep, there's a lot of options for mobility here for sure. But you know, what I like that's going on here, at least with Ninja straight up adopting, you know, his scrim and or competitive strategy, right? This is his most known spot for landing. So for him to land here, they mean serious business.
Yeah, and he lands here relatively uncontested. There's going to be a duo over to the north, I want to say northwest, and also someone all the way up at the tippy north there. As we make our way now down forward toward Lucky Landing, we're going to have Sino here along with O'King.
We're gonna be seeing a lot of Sino and O'King. Let me tell you guys right now, do not sleep on this duo right here. They are so good. Had the pleasure of casting and seeing them at the South Korean event that we, you know, flew out to and covered over there.
Сколько сейчас? 92 человека. То есть они не быстро отлетают. Я думал, что здесь все намного быстрее будет. Я думал, что здесь сейчас быстро люди отлетать будут.
It goes right through the damage. It does not hit the shields. It hits the green health bar.
То есть реально здесь сейвово играть, прям как на жестком турике каком-то. Ну типа, представьте, какая-то прокастом, конечно, не World Cup, но хотя может даже, не знаю, посмотрим, когда Шеривейн будет. Но в общем, люди не отлетают.
Here, a few shots
Вы знаете, я сели какой-то.
More eliminations starting to go through. Nick 30 gets one onto Claire Grant. Aiden as well picks one up. Mackenzie's out of it. And then King and Sinnoh just gonna get. Oh, King's just gonna get out of there.
Посмотрите ремейн 89.
Figured a team that's working together is definitely a dangerous one, and we touched base with Yoshi a little bit earlier today. Looks like his partner Freddie is down here. He's on a quad. Can he get away? No, he has to get away.
Oh no!
Frank's here.
Marksman. Oh, and he just tagged up. He tagged up the quad a few times. Didn't manage to hit him. If he would have picked up that infantry, could have had that pinpoint accuracy with that weapon. Probably could have provided a little bit more for him there. It's also going to be a player up above. There goes the infantry rifles I mentioned before. It's such a precise weapon.
Нет, его мейт рядом.
JT Brown, they're looking around.
Ему надо мейта того добить.
Jeremy Ray Taylor up above in that box there, Monster.
Я просто не могу понять, кто это
split up a little bit because they want to clean up this player around, see if they can get any of the resources.
And they did convert it right there, and a little nifty trick Marksman used there, pulling out his pickaxe to reset his reticule so that his crosshair kind of tightens up, just to make sure he can be as accurate as possible. So many nifty tricks, and this is why this is the pro AM, right? You have the pros, and then you have your celebrity counterparts helping them out, and Marksman is showing that.
Не, у них все спокойно. Они, кстати, рядом, они рядом.
To push as well. Might.
Да? Или нет?
Exactly, and then we saw Ninja and Marshmallow there on the corner of your screen for a moment, continuing to loot up. Players pushing around the side here. This is going to be coming from the west.
А что не играют? Потому что турнир.
Get vision. He has that snipe out. Maybe he can get a connection, perhaps, but it's going to be Marksman looking for the opportunity to take advantage of that heavy AR.
Yes, I love this. JT Brown ready to back
him
up. He's got extra shields and everything. He's got that legendary sniper. He knows exactly where this player is at. Just looking for a small peek right here. Might take his face off.
Так, мне больше всего интересно, здесь покажут там новые скины какие-нибудь или нет?
JT Brown
Помните, как на селе это было?
in multiple, I think he's played in every single pro-am that we've had. So no stranger here to this big stage. And then they're not really going to go for that fight. There wasn't really much of a reason for them to try and push in for that fight, Monster.
Так, зона начинает уже идти.
Did have that natural high ground.
Пацаны приготовились, естественно, трафтер, сейчас поедут.
But you got to think about this. The storm,
Да,
as it pushes on in. Now these players, you're going to take a little bit of damage here. But you have a lot of bodies scattered around. Junk Junction, Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet. Even Lucky Landing. There's a lot of players that are going to be on the outside, but this circle is going to be pushing in, centered more toward Dusty Divot. So you're going to have that big circle around here. For 1 damage per second as well. You got to start to make moves quickly.
Yeah, Slogo Man does not want to play around here. He does not have anything to heal
with.
He has a glider redeploy. I mean, he can use it to get away, but with that one person trailing behind him, knows that Bai Dan Yang.
You did better. I didn't even try.
Exile будет. Чел, откуда я могу знать, когда будет Exile? Вот когда захотят на него показать, тогда на него покажут. Я не знаю.
You got the accent. You got the capability. I respect it.
I can pull it.
I know you can. All right. So Ewok and Jordan Fisher. This duo at the summer block party.
Вы поняли прикол? Это сидит не переводчица, а женщина, которая по звукам ориентирует ее. Эта девчонка, она глухая. И эта женщина, она ориентирует ее по звукам, по пальцам показывает. Инфу дает. Фига себе прикол. А ее, кстати, по-моему, не первый раз. Да, она была тогда на проэме, который недавно был месяц назад.
Used as their primary form of communication here. Just gonna lay down some fire. Didn't quite connect, but it's all good. Can she get a couple more shots? If they catch an advantage, we saw what she did last time to Jordan Fisher in the previous 2019 Pro-Am, right? The last one that just passed by where she made her debut. She pushed all the way across the field. She showed.
Ewok gets very aggressive.
She will get down.
Living up to that Ewok name. Ewoks will just go and bite your ankles. So that's what Ewok did in that last Pro-Am. But now we're going over to Neo Tilted. One-shot girl Chandler Riggs. You're going to see Kyle K and Kyle Kaplan up above.
Тут мясо жесткое, тут что дофига людей.
Crowd popped for him when he had come out. Kyle Kaplan as well.
I like how Kaplan's got his marshmallow fit on as well.
Not trying to throw us off at all.
You know, honestly, that's like, I wouldn't use this, right? If you wear this fit, you're tempting other people to be like, dude, that's marshmallow, isn't it? Right? And then they just want to push.
Там было 24 гола.
Exactly, you're not wrong there. I mean, that certainly can be a thing that players see and like, wait a minute, maybe, but if a lot of people who have
водка, пацаны, водку разливают, водку разливают.
Кто поймает, but we make our way now to the lava areas near pressure plant. This is where Marshmallow and Ninja are, and there hasn't been a lot of activity right now. Right? It's been a little bit of a slower game, but that's what I like to see, right? You and I, we've been casting endgame after endgame after endgame in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifier, so it's nice to see some strategy, some rotations go into place here, and players really being methodical where they're going to push at what point in time. And Ninja, he's getting ambitious with these shots, managing to connect that infantry rifle, the purple infantry rifle, so good.
Yeah, Ninja actually one of the advocates for playing with weapons that are not
Что-то вообще ниндзя не понять, куда стреляет. Или это так на трансляции отображается? Машина маски сюда. Чел, не забудь, пожалуйста, глупые вопросы.
He's always been like that in any game that he plays. I remember many times casting him. Halo or any other title, he always goes for the road less traveled and does a lot of damage there with that infantry rifle. Look at these players as they fly about through the jet streams. Myth on the other side as well.
Oh, Myth.
Oh,
no,
Tim! Oh, no, Tim! And he landed extra quickly. He got picked off from the sky.
I don't want to say it, but he was literally swatted like a fly right there.
Oh, that was
so easy.
Taken right out. Tim the Tatman goes down.
There's no friendships here in the pro-am, people. Ninja makes Tim the Tatman pay.
Ниндзя, в бойлер садись быстрее. Что ты тупишь? Давай. По сути, он и так все мог в бойлере собрать. В смысле, у него бойлер рука? Не понял. У него бойлер улетел. Давай, к мейту возвращайся, что уехал. У них вообще, мне кажется, более чем все хорошо. Кстати, новая снайперка я так и не встретила ни разу в игре. Кажется, нет, они русская. Приз там первое место 65 миллионов рублей. Да, я знаю, ловушки иногда мешают сесть. О, по белому. Там чуть-чуть, там 2 раза попасть и все. Максимум 2 раза. Сколько часов он уже реально нафидовал. Если будет критическая жвана... Хорош. Не, нельзя, реально по ему раздает. Фига челов сбривает, просто забейте. Тем не менее, у Тифа уже 4 поинта. Сколько у него поинтов? Да, у него 3 килла. Но у Тифу потяжелее ситуация. У них в зоне файт, и, кстати, их может как раз таки сейчас ниндзя и принять из зоны. Но им надо еще выйти из зоны, потому что у них сейчас полный тиф. Они файтятся тут. Кто его мейт? Но не могут их жестко закрыть. О, так, надо текать. Тифо даже контактов 0, ну в смысле 0 коннекта какого-то. Он просто метко показывает, куда идти. Но они не улетели, он пытается их задушить. Кстати, и у Тифу, и у Ниндзя.
Let me tell you right now, for every little bit of advantage Tfue gains here, the more unlikely it is that Ewok and Zertifisher are going to get out alive. And that's it. I think he's got his confidence all the way up. He knows he needs this loot here.
He has natural high ground. Their backs are against the storm wall. They're going to start to push up. Oh, they're going to use the shockwave to fly out of there.
Кто сзади раздает? Другой левый чел. Там еще другой чел. Там даже не только другой чел, там другой дуо, насколько я понимаю. О, так у него палка, только сейчас заметил. Капец, сколько мы хитали. Надо уходить. Сейчас просто единственная тема, это на костер сесть куда-то. Если у мейта хилы есть какие-то.
It was actually Jordan Fisher who came back to rescue Ewok.
Yeah, у него все только что было отлично, но за секунду ситуация стала настолько дерьмовая. Максимально.
He really is the perfect human being. He really is.
Так, ну Тифу пока больше всего, что я видел, это 4 поинта. Всю ниндзю 2 поинта, вот эти девчонки тоже 2 поинта. Мне кажется, очень опасно. 35 хп последний раз. Надо костер ставить. Тифу с огнем играет сейчас. Чтобы они сами на себя удары закинули. Тем более мейт его, он насколько далеко. Так, нокнул начала. Или он захилялся. Да, он убил. А, у другого там остался.
He is disgusted with what he just saw. Nav should be able to get him though, and they'll get back into this. He does have launch pads, so they can use that to get back into a safe position.
Насколько чел прочитал, который туда поставил зря.
He actually has 2 campfires in his inventory.
Well, he doesn't have shields.
Yeah, but he has to get to zone ASAP. Airrocks, a previous reigning champ so far in RL Grime, are gonna push someone off here. And oh boy, this is the Pro-Am. It's starting to heat up here.
That is going to get clipped so many times.
Absolutely.
Tifu hitting the trap. Never expected.
Imagine catching a nice little.
Кстати, где Илья? Почему его не показывают?
That was perfect.
Чекайте Илью, может, он увидел.
There goes your summer block party winners, Airwalks and RL Grime, sitting on top of their, I would say, hodgepodge constructed tower here. Then Tifu, right next to Aliyah. Boy, does he have a video for you.
Ну, 2 костра, почему он не ставит костры?
Actually just keeping it going. That shot from Tifu, clinical.
Combat shotty,
that thing's going to tag you from sometimes it feels like a mile away. This player's going to be behind this tree here, and Tifu sees it. Tifu, easy pickings for the veteran. The tree goes down, no more protection for him, but the shadow bomb is going to be used. You see that player flipping away on out of there. Doing all the flippy stuff.
Actually love it as well. He sent Nav in because Nav had the materials and the health advantage there to kind of lead the way, but now they're both in a desperate situation. Tifu forced to just get to farm here. He's going to try and get what he can off the bunker. And just still in the same spot, just outside the volcano vents.
No reason for him to leave when he's hitting the shots the way that he has been with the infantry rifle. Your 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am champion.
Что он сделал? Он же подумал, что у него палка сейчас. Ты на Маршмеллоу давно в Fortnite, видимо, не играл. И насмотрелся, как с палки настреливает. Exile. Он один остался, его даже мейта не видно.
Uh-oh, Ninja's actually super hurt now. I think he just received the snipe.
Yeah, so Ninja's going to be in a rough spot, but we actually did catch one of his other shots earlier on. That was going to be on Michael Dreyer. That was Elam number 4. Now, though, Ninja getting back
to
a fighting position, but he's going to get hit again.
This is rough for Ninja.
Doesn't have a campfire.
Saw Myth there. Saw Nick Merckx.
A lot of good players.
Competitive players nearby, that's right.
Cloak is still going to be in this match. Marksman still in the game as well. Airwalks, as we had mentioned earlier, Wildcat there. Everyone gathered together here, right in between Dusty Divot and Mega Mall. Nick Merckx only with 1 elimination. When you get down to 15th place, that's when the placement points start to go through. There you see it right there, the format, how it works. Every elimination that these duos get is going to earn them 1 point. But when we hit 15th place, that's when you're going to start getting those placement points.
And look right there, Myth just ended Ninja up above in a battle, and Marshmallow's off to fend for himself as he impulsed out of the battle. And it looks like he's has to make a big decision here. Yep, he says, you know what, I'm going to get to zone, and it's time to leave Ninja's card behind. There's nothing he can do but play for placement at this point, so he goes straight for the high ground.
Marshmallow does manage to get up top there, and some great quick building is going to keep him safe for the time being. Can't get his card. Bear in mind, when you look at the circle, we're hitting into that half in, half out circle. Movement's going to start to happen here. Players are going to have to start thinking about those pushes and rotations, and also who is going to be gatekeeping, preventing these solo players perhaps from getting in.
Here's Sinnoh, 6 eliminations. That is a ton of elimination. Elims matter for points, guys, just as much as placement does. For every single person that gets taken out here, Sinnoh is one step closer to grabbing a nice lead. There's a great shot there. Someone's pushing up. Oh,
типа на стартовой локации еще все окей, а дальше все.
All right, time to refocus.
Exile.
He's looking in the distance here. He sees Cody Walker, Yoshi, a new cough right there. Yoshi pops something. Looks like he had an impulse. He gets to the zone there. Cody Walker also goes down to Sinnoh. Edu Koff gets knocked as well. Who's that? It's going to be another.
Не, вот это, мне кажется, могут реально забрать Чилу. Посмотрите,
Mr. Fresh Asian.
That's 8 eliminations for Sinnoh. They're going to be at 21, and I think I think I just saw it there that Marshmallow eliminated Dr. Lupo.
Вот Exile, чекайте, если нет.
We have a replay of it. There you go, Lupo. Don't say I didn't love you. Oh, he clotheslined
Маршмеллоу убил кого-то. Маршмеллоу убил, чувак.
Love it.
Я прикол.
Keeping the dream alive for him and his duo.
So good, even with no health.
Crap for that, by the way.
Even
I'm okay
with
with
no health, he's still in it though. One shot girl, poised right above him. Sinnoh can very well take this. He's got this ultimate high ground here with O King.
They're playing this one like it's a qualifier.
Oh,
lobby,
nice
Screenshot. They're raining down the shots. 9 eliminations for Sinnoh. O King providing the support, and they're just going to continue to tarp with the floor, with the pyramid, so that they can own this high ground presence. Any players that are going to be flying in the sky, they're going to punish them with their ARs and the combat shotties if need be.
So you're going to need
Ой, это все очень хорошая позиция вообще.
They're not going to let anyone fly for free here.
No, they're not.
Flake's power gets taken out to the zone, but just enough damage from O King is going to allow him to secure that one here, as everyone is
Видите, как он играет? Всем челом. Он идет, один настреливает, а другой строит. Да, прям вообще очень хорошо. Ай-яй-яй. Что-то вообще жестко. А над ним еще и миф, и там чел сверху, но того человека там 20, сколько, 3 хп. Ну все, это... А, он выжил. Да, забрал. Удачного.
Onto Cloak, 11 as well will be registered. That's
11 points.
We're also going to be in placement here, Monster.
Wait a second, are we still on the first game? Hold up, it's going down here.
Courage is still going to be in this one as well.
Вообще суперская позиция.
At the play field and look who is left. Wildcat alongside with
Они могут забрать, я думаю, заберут. Там Airbox еще не охраняет.
And Myth is going to be out of it, but Courage is still in the game, folks. A possibility for him to get this first game win, but I don't know if Sinnoh and O King are going to let him have it.
No, they're not. Not for free, at least here. Sinnoh's landing more shots on his opponents here. He is running low on materials this time around. No, 500 mats. In comes the pressure.
И они прям жестко накидывают. Осталось уже 4 чела и 3 команды. Там сольники остались, они забирают пятикатку, как я и сказал. Фига, просто аналитик, пацаны. Мне надо аналитик. Пожалуйста. Так, Exile смотрим. Не обновился.
You can just smell them from a mile away. They're gonna do great things. We saw them way on the southeastern part of the map, the place that we like to call the West, right? They were there, they landed there, we took out Fear itself, and in a crazy turn of events, they slapped the entire lobby all the way through to that. Here's the final moments.
You know, I've had the pleasure of commentating a lot
of
sports in my career, and I always say, watch out for the South Korean players because they're so good. And Sinnoh showing us why here in New York City, the first win. What a game that was. It was a little slow, I have to say. Then it ramped up. Like
that's the best part about getting full game lobbies. This is what we tune in for, right? You get the entire story. You get to paint the entire picture. And just like that,
Александр и водка.
Nice. We were just talking to itself. We know he's a respected, competitive player. He has that land cool, right?
Exactly.
It still wasn't enough.
Exactly. And this is going to put Sinnoh on everyone's radar as well. But that was a pretty tough end game there. A lot of great players still left in it. It just wasn't enough. When you have that high ground, that's it. And I made the joke, they were playing it like it was a World Cup qualifier. Hey, yeah, I mean, you get that high ground, you deny them any kind of presence to be able to build up to the top. He was very close. That Myth and Cloak could have pushed Sinnoh off. And had they done that, I think we'd be looking at a different winner in game one. But credit to Sinnoh for keeping his cool, as well as O'King for supporting him in that.
Yeah, Cloaksy might have had the high ground, but if I'm not mistaken, Myth just hit him with a really good shot. Put his back against the wall. He had no help. So he comes out to the side beat. It was all his and easy ring entire picture.
Yeah, some good moments in that game for sure. And we thank you all so much for joining us here. That was just game one of the Fortnite Pro-Am here at the Fortnite World Cup Finals, our third Pro-Am ever. We've had some great games throughout the day. The Creator Showdown was a blast to watch. Some really, different experiences for a lot of our viewers.
I mean, hey, we watched $1 million jump, literally. That was insane.
I know, I realized I made some poor decisions career-wise when I was not in there for the $1 million jump. That was awesome. And then we just saw one of South Korea's winner in game one, but credit to Sinnoh.
Feel to be playing on this stage regardless?
우선 여기 한번 첫 라운드를 우승하시게 된 거에 대해서 많이 축하드리고요. 신우 선수 같은 경우는 퀄리파이어에 아쉽게 진출하시지 못하셨는데 여기까지 오시게 되셔서 이 무대에 서게 된 그런 소감이 어떻게 되시나요?
일단은 소감 일단 제가 여기 있는 거가 믿기지가 않고요. 게다가 첫 라운드까지 우승을 하니까 지금 진짜 기분이 정말 좋네요.
I actually can't believe that I won this first round, and it feels awesome to be on this stage.
Well, I can believe it. You guys were playing clinically with the high ground, the tarping, unbelievable gameplay. Congratulations. Down on the end, you've done charity events before, so you've done this before as well, but is this your first time playing Fortnite in front of all of these people?
우선 일단 하이그라운드에서 잘 이렇게 플레이 하셨던 것 같고 이렇게 체리티 자선 기부 행사에서 저번에 플레이 하셨던 것 같은데 이 많은 사람들 앞에서 플레이 하셨던 게 어떠셨어요?
일단 굉장한 영광이고 이렇게 또 좋은 행사에서 좋은 사람들과 좋은 성적을 거둘 수 있을 것 같아서 뭐 미리 뭐 김칫국은 아니지만 좀 다음 라운드에서부터도 더 좋은 성적 내가지고 처음에 들어올 때 우리 아는 사람들 거의 없었거든요.
Я все это время с микрофоном отключенным сидел.
요 대회
Я
끝날
говорю,
때
он говорит, подпишитесь на канал стримера
저희를
Геры,
모르는 사람이 한 명도 없겠.
и все будет четко. Вот. Peace, one love. Сорян, пацаны, что-то микрофон включил.
It was such an honor to be participating in this tournament, and there are a lot of good players and good purpose of this charity tournament. And after this is done, before the tournament began, nobody actually know us, the duo. But after this tournament, I hope that everyone here knows who we are.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations again to both of you. I hope to see you win a few more games. But what we're going to do now is we're going to throw it over to Sundown, who's going to break down some of the gameplay. Sundown?
Thank you so much, Pookie. I'm standing by here with Nick Merckx and Mario now. First, I got to say, Mario, what is it like competing on this stage, playing Fortnite, compared to playing in the NBA and competing against some of the best athletes in the world?
I mean, these players are here the best of the best, and in NBA, of course, it's like the best of the best players in the world. So it's kind of same in that way, but I mean, just enjoying here in front of our fans over here. I was in New York actually last year, so I'm kind of home. So.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Now, Nick, I'm going to ask you about some of the gameplay we just saw in that last match. You're actually able to catch a really nice double elimination onto some key targets and then get a good rotation out. So let's roll the clip and we'll kind of take a look. What was going through your mind when you're able to catch those? Because you played a little bit slower over the course of the game and then you were able to set yourself up with the angle. So what was going on?
Just trying to get on the strong end of the circle, using the impulse grenades. We both use them at the same time to get on the strong end. So what we did was we bounced across, we got lucky with the circle, and we looked for the players that are rotating late. And we got lucky, man. We had a couple players rotating way too late, and we just tagged them up. They were easy kills, you know?
Very well done there.
There's a kills.
So
There's a hell of
a shout out. The grow up from you. We go way back. Competed in the Gears of War stage. He actually was the one who knocked me out at my very first tournament ever. So being on this stage, Nick, what's it like, man? What's that journey been like for you?
I've been here for a minute, man. I mean, it's really cool to see a lot of our same friends working for Epic and setting all of this up and being a part of this and being in the industry. I kind of feel like a grandpa, you know? We've been in it for a minute, and it's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. Good luck in the rest of your matches. Now, come on, get in here. Give a hug. Give a hug, man, Mario. Thank you so much, man. Absolutely amazing from these guys. As I said, good luck in the rest of the matches. We're going to throw it back on over to the desk with Monster and Golden Boy.
Thank you so much, Sundown. That's right. You know, a lot of folks here go way, way back, and that's always a fun time when everyone's able to get together, hang out, reminisce on the good times. But we're here and now, and right now it is currently Sino and O King's time because they won game number 1. Let's take a look at the standings when we get a moment to see where we are currently, because as we know, that victory from the South Korean duo, hey, let's not forget, Sino, this is a guy that nearly qualified for the World Cup a few times now. A lot of talent. And I'm just glad that people, they said it right, that we want people to know who we are. And I just want people to know who these players are because they're so good, they're so talented.
Yeah, without a doubt, when you guys obviously get this translated, no, the competitive community absolutely know who these players are right here.
For
and
sure.
you guys deserve every ounce of respect, especially from the public. But we have some standings. Let's see where these players are, Golden Boy.
That's right. Let's take a look at the standings. Where we are right now. Who is going to be behind in this one, right? So it's going to be, it's going to be Airwalks and RL Grimes. So
no surprise.
Picked up 7 eliminations out of that game. All right. Courage, Sean O'Malley in fifth place. Let's not forget about Garber Reaver and Gelty in 4th, and Robles and Chigua in 3rd. Tifu and Nav in 8th place. I'm jumping around here, just looking at some of the players that we've talked about. Maybe some have had unfortunate circumstances become them, like Tifu. Got hit with the trap.
And we saw Ellie earlier today, right? He just pointed at the camera, walked off, representing for JP, Japan, right?
That was a good interview.
Good to see him in the top 10 right here. But as we move on to the second page, and just take a look here, all of your favorite content creators, a couple of elims on the board. It's not bad at all.
No, not at all. It's only game 1. You have plenty more to go here. Ninja and Marshmallow 14th place. We covered them quite a bit in that last game because they stayed put at pressure plant and did not really need a reason to ever rotate around. Because of that, Ninja was able to punish a few players flying in the sky, kind of like when you caught Tim the Tap Man midair. That infantry rifle was huge for him. Maybe he's going to be able to do that again. Obviously, let's see how the circle works in your favor. But that's it. Game 1 is behind us. Now it's time for game number 2. Come on, New York City. Do these 2 New Yorkers proud. Let's start to make some noise and get hyped. Detonator's excited. I'm excited too. The countdown is about to begin. Who is going to come out on top in game 2? Here we go. The battle bus is flying over the island, and we're going to get a good trajectory here. Going over the ice biome, Bipolar Peak, making its way over to Lonely Lodge.
That's right. It's cutting straight across the map. Straight in half like a fresh New York pizza. It's straight down the middle right here. And everyone's going to get their take of the slice. I love making
I like that pizza reference, bro.
You just have to. It's too easy. They're just giving out here. You can't be in New York and not make the pizza reference.
Got to make the pizza reference. And also, Chinkin, if you're listening to me, you fold the pizza. You don't eat it. You don't eat
the question is, do you flip it upside down on the cheese side or?
No, man.
No,
just fold it straight up.
Just asking. Some people, they advocate for that kind of stuff.
Those people are crazy.
Take a look here. You see Detonator floating on by. Marshmallow right there. No surprise. They're going right back to Lazy Lagoon. That's going to be their hometown. And they're getting landed on, by the way. You take a look at that map. There are some players nearby. Our champs, Sino and O King. I think everyone wants to see them here.
Yeah, that is a problem. There is a player that landed lazy. We'll keep tabs of that later. Here's the game 1 winner, Sino, O King. the lucky landing spot. You're gonna get a few options all the way in the back, remember, so you're gonna be all the way back here by lucky. You can go to fatal if you wanna get some more loot. Maybe you wanna push over to the desert biome, go to Paradise Palms, potentially where the circle's gonna populate. We're gonna find that out in a few seconds here as well. So this is when key decisions are gonna have to be made. And lucky them that they went to lucky landing, because the circle literally lands right at the edge. So they're good. They're good for that push. They have a lot of real estate to work with, Monster.
Call that winner's luck, right? These guys have the nice lead.
There's beginner's luck and then there's winner's luck. This is winner's luck.
Winner's luck is a thing, right? Sometimes things just go your way, and then you're the winner.
Sure. Never happens to me. Breaks my heart. One day. I've seen it happen to you a few times, though. You've got a few.
Hey, I'm here, aren't I? Like, look
at you got some shields out of nowhere in chess. When I watch your stream, very questionable. Like, that's not fair. Right when you needed it. How's that even possible?
You the best of us, but
like, you just don't have a response. You're just like that.
You know, I don't judge. I just take my blessings, man.
I respect that, man. Some chug splashes there. Gonna bring everyone up to a decent amount there for the shields. Some eliminations already. We lost 2 duos already. Going over now to Paradise Palms. Same duos that were here before, sticking to these drops. You got Dead Drevel along with Oscar Lod. Oh, nice shots.
Shots down. Did he connect there, though?
No, he didn't, but at the very least, so he was on target, that player. Did manage to move around there. Hear that shadow bomb go out. And Dead Drevel had to have heard that, which is the reason why he's going to start pushing up here. Doesn't have the resources for a full fight. He's going to be playing around this natural structure. And he needs to just farm up. Osculot's going to be taking a lot of damage as well. Going to have to get out of the fight. 34 HP remaining. He's going to need to rely on his teammate. Does not land that shot with the hand cannon. But Dead Drevel's there for the follow-up. That's Business Boy. Oh, but Business is closed down, unfortunately for him. Dead Drevel's going to be out of this one, but not dead yet.
Что ты волнуешься, как девочка? Давай, втащи ему. Что ты сел? Ты же мужчина, на что ты способен? Он сейчас запивается.
Position on them, and he even has shield. This is just like that. Now he's at 72 extra shield, so he's doing just fine. That jump shotgun, perfect for being chest to chest. Get right up in a player's face and do tons of damage.
And it's early game, so Frizz can get Business Boy's card, bring it back into the fight. Oh, the revive's going through. You see it, the pickup. Oh, but you know, Osculard heard it, so had to get out of the fight. Frizz gonna go for the follow-up, but Frizz gonna take a bunch of damage, down to 80 HP. Player's gonna jump for the fight there. Gonna hope and a prayer, but unfortunately, Frizz is gonna get the better, and that's 2 eliminations, and that duo is gonna be out of the game.
Huge eliminations, and
вот здесь вот вы высвечиваетесь.
Says here they both have pink hair.
Okay. I don't know what it's like to have pink hair. I have to talk to Ninja about that one. I know he did that for a little while. It won't look good on me, you know, and also I don't really have a lot of hair.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, I don't want to break it.
And speaking of someone with not a lot of hair, Dr. Lupo on your screen right now. Just messing around.
That was a low blow. No, here we go.
As Fortnite's resident senior citizen, you know, I'll take it. I feel like I'm also part of the geriatric gamer program.
Actually, this is our first time seeing the Storm Sniper in play here.
That's right. Just came out the other day, and it is, you think that players probably want to go with something. Okay, Dr. Lupo isn't actually the oldest caster for Fortnite. That's Grandpa Golden Boy. Really, guys? Really had to do me dirty like that?
Fun fact.
In my hometown, exposed. In my hometown, of all places, it's all right though. I still love you guys. It hurts a little bit, just stings. Stings the nostrils, just a little bit. Dr. Lupo. Yeah, he's going for the birthday cakes as well. Another thing that had actually just come out. Celebrate Fortnite's 2-year birthday. We've been playing this game for a little while. Use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Share with us how you're going to be enjoying the event, whose stream you're going to be looking at when you go to fortnite.com/watch. We want to hear from you. Make sure you're talking about it, so you're going to get that fancy little picture on the side when you use that hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Just Fortnite World Cup. There's Sigla, along with Dr. Lupo. They're just going to loot around Salty Springs. A lot to get around here. What are your thoughts on Salty, Monster?
Oh, I love Salty. It's one of my favorite places to land. Mainly because that back house, man, it's nothing more rewarding than landing on the ledge, getting a weapon through the window seal.
Обязательно подпишитесь, чтобы не пропустить завтрашнюю трансляцию. Если будет нормально, ладно, может даже разыграем что-нибудь. Колокольчик ставите, красавчики.
I never want to cross off. You always have a player that's going to be so stacked with so much to work with. Things have certainly slowed down here. Making our way now to Fatal Fields. Speaking of, there's Sinnoh with King in the. This is awesome. Strats. This is like a Flossin level play here.
I'm loving it. Oh, he hears someone nearby, Golden Boy.
Stay down. Stay down.
Uh-oh.
Stay down.
Is it? And you know, this is not the duo. You want to move them?
No,
This
is not the duo. You want to do that too? Okay, so they're going to try and get around there.
Мне кажется, он играет лучше, чем половина Fortnite.
He's going to be taking so much damage down to 80 HP.
He's still going for it. He's going all the way. He wants the top here. He takes high ground. It's actually his.
Oh, but the bush manages to repel the damage. It takes one shot clean and nothing
else. One. Can he hit the other right there?
He's going to have that green tack. Oh, no. And it's going to
Понятно, ему
be
тяжело, он
the
просто
duo that won
развернулся не
game
может.
one.
Резкие движения сделать просто не может.
That eliminates another duo. I mentioned it. They go lucky. They get all the loot, win the fights out of there, make their way to Fatal. Plenty more loot to grab.
And naturally, they're just going to cut straight north to the zone. And we saw how many eliminations they had last time. They want to fight. If you're a competitor here today, you have to be careful being near Lucky Landing. They somewhat claim that spot, but here we have Faris. Brandon Rogers, down comes the shots here. Let's see how it's going to go down here. They're at the easternmost part of the map. Jacob and Faris kind of moving back and forth, listening for cues. I think he hears him nearby, yet he's looking for Jacob now.
Oh, man.
Jacob's by himself.
Yeah, that's the problem. Jacob's going to be alone inside of the natural cover. There you see the circle favoring Sinnoh and O-King. We could see back-to-back winner here, Monster. With the way that that circle lands. It's right over Salty and Fatal Field. So that favors Dr. Lupo and Sinnoh. Oh, no, but Graham Rogers goes in for the fight. Faris has got to pick up his teammate here. He's got to have his back. Jacob gets it. Boogie Bomb goes out, but doesn't connect. Probably trying to overtake that wall there. Jacob, wisely enough, is going to get out of that fight. That player's going to be down. The Stinks forcing anyone that will hang around. To confirm that elimination. There you go. It's going to be a ton of loot for Jacob to get, but Faris is looking at him right above him on top of the rooftop.
Nice. He wasn't ready in time there to put the shots on him, so unfortunately he did miss. He goes for that side combat shot and breaks the wall right there.
Oh man, this is not looking good here for Jacob. Faris gets his teammate's card. Does he have to get out of the fight? Oh, Jacob taking a fight to Faris. You like to see that one. Go for the fight, but look at the storm. It's starting to push in. Some decisions need to be made here. This fight is going to happen right by that storm.
Popping that early med kit, he knows.
He's got a few seconds to work with.
He's actually lucky. The zone isn't quite pressuring yet, so he figures, hey, you know what? I'm gonna use this opportunity to heal right back up, and now the advantage is all his again.
Slight lead here. Looking for it, finds right in front of him. Oh, man. You just don't expect that. You're hearing all this movement around you. You don't know where the attack is going to come through. And they're just dodging and dipping around one another.
Such an intense battle, and Faris still has minis left. That might have been his last heal there.
Oh, the
Jacob
quad.
Decides, you know what? It's time to back up.
Take the Charlie quad, get out of there. Yeah, no reason for you to push that fight. You have your teammate's card. Then we go on forward. You got Slogoman who just got beamed. Beamed.
Marshmallow with the snipe?
Marshmallow.
8 киллов, и там Маршмеллоу заснайпил. А, 8
I respect that. Marshmallow's been surprising me. Are we sure? Are we sure that that's Marshmallow underneath the mask? I'm just messing around. I'm just messing around.
I was gonna say,
he puts in a ton of work in this game. Look at this shot here for Marshmallow. Boom! Nailed him. Marshmallow, man. What a beast.
Marshmallow here to make the highlights, all right? Don't sleep on it.
They're going for a two-time championship.
Marshmallow highlights.
I get it.
Absolutely. When we saw them, they were in 14th place, mainly because you didn't quite get enough placement points. The eliminations were there. They were right in 14th, so with the way they're racking up more elims, that's going to be, again, just securing a more comfortable lead. If you can get in that cadence of just getting points consistently, you'll find yourself in the late game. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw in the feed, he actually took out Cody Walker as well.
3 eliminations for Mr. Fresh Asian. got that golden combat shoddy. Such a powerful weapon. You hear the movement around here. Some nades as well.
He doesn't know any of this. This is a scary box to be in when you don't own anything. It's one shot girl. Chandler Riggs was just nearby.
Another
the
great
Slayer,
duo.
and the Slayer 360, I believe, is in a bush. Not too far either.
That's the golden boy strat right there. Hide in the bush. Don't do anything for the entire game. Trust me, it works like 60% of the time. It works every time.
Every time, 60% of the time. You know the math, guys. Don't count it.
You don't have to question me. So Chandler Riggs and One Shot Girl, they're going to play this more defensive posture, this positioning here. They have no eliminations right now, and we're at 35 duels remaining. So it's going to take a while for those placements to go through. And then One Shot Girl just gets obliterated. Her health is gone. Now down to 5 HP. Chandler Riggs playing around the corner, trying to utilize a little bit of that right-hand advantage, but it is not coming to fruition there. Mr. Fresh Asian is going in for the push now, and this isn't looking good for this duo monster. Our heroes could fall right here, right now, as Mr. Fresh Asian is looking to get 5 eliminations on the board, gets ownership of the wall, and what a shot there from Mr. Fresh Asian. That's elim number 4.
That was so filthy. Took the wall just like that. Instant edit, no mistakes made. The Slayer 360, he's finally given up his bush. He's actually now exposed himself.
Sometimes you gotta abandon the bush. It's okay.
He's gotta give it up. He did take his opportunity to try and pop some shots. Mr. Asian did look over in that distance. He knows there's someone there. Now it's Marshmallow and Ninja rotating across here, as they're going to find themselves right outside the box here.
Of course, if you're not familiar with Mr. Fresh Asian, he is top 100 most subscribed Australian YouTube channels. It's actually one of the fastest growing YouTube channels in Australia. So certainly check him out. I'm sure you're going to find some fun content there. There's Ninja and Marshmallow, who have 2 eliminations for them. Marshmallow's been playing great. A very different Marshmallow from what we saw at the 2018 Fortnite Pro-Am. I think he's obviously put that time in, and it is paying off. It's paying off big time.
Yeah, who would have known Marshmallow would continue his grind after the years here, but Sean, hey man, Fortnite.
He's passionate about Fortnite.
Still part of the regiment.
There's Myth.
7 eliminations, Golden Boy.
What? I didn't even look over there. What is Myth what's going on with him today? He's on something. He's out here to prove a point. Myth wants to pick up a win. How huge would that be for him? Seen him so many times in so many competitions. Also another player that tried for that Fortnite World Cup online qualifier. Came close a few times. Lots of talent there. And here's the format and how it works. Once we hit that 15th place, that's when those placement points start to go online. But because Myth has 7 eliminations, that means he has 7 points currently, Monster.
And his teammate is down right now. Unfortunately, Michael Dreyer was taken out. We do know Michael Dreyer is interested in running that marathon this year, but you know, he's gonna need a little more stamina to keep up with Myth here in the Fortnite world.
The idea of running a marathon crosses my mind. It makes me sweat.
What kind of party do we have here, Golden? Chigua sitting right next to Alexia Ray and Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones at the start of this entire thing said, hey, you know, she's here for the ladies, representing. She's got her gun ready. Someone's out.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
She's in a box.
Sneaky plays here from Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray. That player had no idea. That was crazy.
He got away. He took the launch pad. He got away.
You never suspect the people in the cornfield.
Jordan Jones and Alexia Ray, super sneaky plays here. Aaron Gordon's like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of keep my cool here, stick still. It's Ali A jumps back in the baller. He's out.
He's like, yeah, you better be careful, man. There's some crazy people in the cornfield. It's like The Shining out there. Look out for that. Okay, and they're crouched, so you won't be able to hear their movement. You have to really focus on it. They got just their aim set. I like this strategy. They are eventually gonna have to move here. Same thing for Ali A and Aaron Gordon, which for them, I'm sure that they're a little worried about where these players are gonna be.
Listen, Ali A might be a famous YouTuber, and Aaron might be huge on the basketball court here, but you step to these 2 ladies right here, they're gonna make you look like little boys. They are ready to fire away right now. They are so ready.
Okay, well, while that's going on over there, and I'm sure that's going to take a little while to come to fruition, we're going to have a classic battle here between Tifu and Ninja. Marshmallow's trying to play that supporting role as well as Nav here. Marshmallow taking a bunch of damage. He's got to get to his teammate. Nav is boxing around there, and Marshmallow's going to try and go toe-to-toe here against Tfue, but Marshmallow gets picked off. That seemed like it was coming off from the distance there, and Ninja has to get out of that fight. There's just no reason for him to continue to engage in it, considering that they were getting third party from afar. I think the shots came from Budakov and Flake's power over on top of that tower and punish Marshmallow when he exposed himself and jumped on top of that ramp.
Tfue really showing why he's a World Cup qualifier.
This is still happening, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're ready. Looks like Mario's left to save Nick Merckx here. He's going for the revive.
Aiden's going to go in for the fight, though. Mario's got to be prepared for this. And Nick Merckx trying to direct traffic. He's got a few seconds here to pick him up. Aiden right outside. He's trying to pummel his way in through the doorway. Mario, again, setting up the defense, helping him out. Aiden, very weak. Came second place at the Summer Block Party, Monster.
That's right. Can the Trailblazer, professional basketball player, Mario, fend off Aiden, post Aiden right here, right now to save Nick Merckx.
He's going to be hacking around each wall here. So
he does it!
Off and he gets ownership of the wall. You never want to go toe-to-toe with Aiden in the box, baby. He's going to punish you every time.
Such a clean wall-taking transition. Always using the same rhythm. Hits the left wall, hits the right wall, doubles back, takes the wall, makes the quick edit, and it's his to go here. Sino and O-King now hopping back with our previous Game 1 winners here. Still in the running, 2 eliminations. Tons of material.
Где Илья? Как он тебя объяснил? Где Илья? Он просто объяснил. Честно, вот ты тупую херню пишешь. Как он тебе объяснил, где Exile находится? Где он находится? Вот скажи, где он находится?
Tell you right now, he's going to build all the way up and start crushing players. When you got zone like this, let's see it.
Now, some of you may be wondering what's going on right here. Maybe you're new to Fortnite. What he's doing is he's using the edit to peek through the pyramid so that this way he can get the lay of the land. Fortnite's all about information. What can you get out of players rotating? Who can you punish? If they're going to be out in the field exposed, that can give you some more eliminations. More eliminations means more points. Kind of like what Sino's seeing right here. This guy walking around by himself. And he knows that players are going to be above too because he's hearing the shots that are happening above him. That's going to be Jelty and Garborever over there as well.
I like that. Here comes an artillery strike right on Mip's head.
Oh,
he is in the fray here. But Mip also tons of mobility here. He's got the minis. There you go. He knows he's on camera. What's up, Mip? There you go.
Okay, so use the launch pad to get out, but he's in the sky, and those players are going to be hanging around him. He could get picked off. Dr. Lupo in the storm, but Dr. Lupo, no, unfortunately for him.
Overstood his welcome in the storm right there. It does manage to tick him off. He secured the point before he was taken out there, but back to Myth. Myth's got 8 eliminations. He's so close to some placement here. Remember, they just have to get top 15 with the duo. There's only 20 duos remaining in the lobby here. The way this format works, it's similar to your other competitive formats that we've had over the weeks.
Походу Exile опять нет.
Fight here, Monster. Airwalks is in the fight. Grime as well. Symphony, Tim the Tatman. Got Marksman Cloak. Aiden. He was taking a bunch of damage. He's going to go down from his teammate, Sean, who takes him out. Wow. Gets Nick a 30. Symphony finds Ellie. And here's Sino, Game 1 winner, still living his best life. Picking the fights that he needs to take. King gets an elimination as well. That's going to be 3 points for this duo. And he's letting these guys above him deal with him. Ninja having to take so many shots and play defense. He's running out of materials quickly. When those shots are coming through, you'll be shocked how quickly you're going to lose out on the wood, the metal, the brick.
Yeah, it really was a nightmare scenario for a second there. Forced to drop the campfire prematurely and go into the circus here. But they didn't forget about him. As soon as he picks, he gets lasered down, and all of his health is now gone. And Tfue, perched up right here, is going to catch Sino straight out the sky.
That is huge, Monster. He gets Sino, the Game 1 winner. That was the pacemaker for the Game 2. And now it could be Tfue playing that strategy that we saw in the Fortnite World Cup online qualifiers. Going for the high ground. He's going to be by himself, though. 5 eliminations. Player right in front of him. Waits it out.
He's just looking for it here, Golden. Trying to see if he can find the shot, find the angle. This is what Tfue's known for, playing for those early high ground position. Holds here, and he's not afraid to go for it. There it is, chucks his way all the way across, takes the shots. Wow, this guy as well. And look, he's just gonna 90 on up.
Great shots, has shockwave grenades, also has shadow bombs to utilize to his advantage if need be. Ninja's still going to be in the fight, as well as Cloak. The high ground's been eliminated, but that player does manage to get above him. That's going to be Sean. That was Sean who goes all the way to the top. Tfu's going to be playing the mid-ground. Symphony right next to him. Jacob still in the fray as well. Saw him in that crazy battle earlier on. He's still in the action. And look at what's going on. That circle's going to be moving toward that mountain, which means players have to start making their way up.
You are seeing a truly competitive battle right here between Tfu and Sean, who is trying his hardest to take him off the high ground. But Tfu is now landing on Airwalks, another World Cup qualifier, and he is going for this high ground. Truly machoing up with the impulses. He wants it. He's going all the way. Look, he just built it back up.
That's Tfu's high ground, and no one else is going to take it unless it gets shot down. But he does stabilize there. Airwalks is looking to punish Tfu, and he does get above him there. There you see, right at the top. And then Myth is going to snake out and just get to that side of the circle. Tfu taking damage. He has to be careful. He's in that shadow bomb state, so he can't build, but he needs to be quick with it, and he does manage to stabilize for it in the time being. Ninja's going to be in a world of hurt as well. Look at his HP.
Will Tfu make the quick peek right here? He sees someone in the wall next to him. Myth actually forgot to edit, and now he's in the storm down to the bottom right. That might be the end for him.
Oh no, Myth, not like this. He tries to get out. He does manage to stay alive. Oh no, Myth is going to get picked off by Airwax. Sean, Airwax is weak as well. Jacob now has a high ground. Cloak and Tfu. Tfu said Cloak was a player he was worried about, and it could very well be the case here. He's looking around. Airwax dealing with a lot. As Cloak, he's going to lose all his shields. We're going to have a proper 1v1v1 here. A four-way battle as Tfu fights on out. Airwalks is going to be out of here. That's going to be Jacob who gets the better of him. Look at Tfu just try and hold this one off. It's now down here to the final three players.
Here we're going to see a quick Tfu versus Cloaksy moment or what? And Jacob's up in the high ground. You know he's not going to give him any freebies here. They have to go up the mountain.
Jacob is going to be the problem here, not Cloak. Here's Jacob looking for him to push around. He does manage to tag him. He gets a sizable amount of damage, but he loses the high ground in turn. He loses the high ground. Jacob, look! Oh!
The side shot of Cloaksy as the storm wraps up Tfu.
Oh, I lost my voice there. I lost my voice there, people. I'm too old for this. What a battle that was. Jacob
Они с разных дусов, но
against two of Fortnite's premier players in Cloak and Tfu. Crazy battle.
Ninja slides off the mountain, falls to the zone. Airwalks goes down to Tfu's aggressive push. Wow. And in the final moments, it turns out it's Cloak versus Jacob. And here's the last moments, fatally leaving the back door open. And that's why Cloaksy goes down.
And Tfu ended up falling because of the storm. He couldn't get up the hill.
На этом заканчиваю, пацаны, сорян, если кто хочет посмотреть, можете посмотреть на Твиче. Вот, спасибо большое, что пришли, я очень был рад реально всех видеть. Завтра, сколько там, 15:00, по-моему, Дулосы будем болеть за ВП и за гамбитов. Вот. Спасибо большое, что пришли. Приходите завтра, колокольчик, подписка, обязательно все делайте, прям пушечка, чтобы все было. Лайк тоже поставим. Я спать просто пипец сильно хочу, я не знаю, что делать. Мне сейчас 6:30 утра, мне надо утром встать, нам рано ехать, то все. Все, всем спокойной ночи, обязательно завтра приходите. Все, всех обнял. Спокойной ночи.